Hello and welcome. What's up, Christina, Tyler, Brian, Rebecca, Joshua, Rob? Oh, the sound of my own voice. What is worse than that? Absolutely nothing. What's up, Brian, your new subscriber? Kim says it's her first live. Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
We have a special guest today.
In case you haven't noticed,
I'm going to introduce you.
usually my co-host, I'm actually upset about this. My co-host is usually significantly shorter than me.
Yes, stay close to the
This
camera.
time we're gonna do a forced perspective
Perfect,
here. My head is 4 times the size, which is actually not that far off. Guys, we're Cole is obviously not here today. We have a very special guest with us. Going to be co-hosting with me throughout the night. Everybody, welcome Josiah. Say hi, Josiah.
Thank you for the applause.
Clap, clap, clap.
Hi everyone. I have a milk snake.
Josiah is here. He has a milk snake. Josiah, what kind of animals do you like?
Colubrids.
Yeah, dude, that's just the kind of thing, the chemistry that's going to be happening throughout the night, so be ready for that. What's up, Kenneth? Joel says he's buying on our website right now. We appreciate that, Joel. Thank you so much.
Peter says he wants to see snakes.
You guys want to see snakes? Well, since you guys want to see snakes, we'll go ahead and start the show. Guys, before we do that, welcome back to another episode of Underground Live. My name is Peter. Like I said, this is my special guest host, Josiah. Alicia is running the show as always. Guys, we have an excellent show for you tonight. Some very, very rare animals, sales, giveaways, all that good stuff. So we're going to run 10% off almost the entire site with code, what is it, Spring Fling 10?
Yes.
Spring Fling 10, all one word. You'll get yourself 10% off just about everything on the site. And I'm going to show you something that you should definitely use that on in just a minute. We're going to have sales on Nicaraguan tiger rats. Those guys are going to be 25% off. Emperor scorpions, well, they're only $50, right?
Yes.
So it says a percent.
55, yes.
They're $55. That's 35% off. Oh, the black-web flying frogs. Those guys are 25% off. Those guys are super cool. Our Togo rain frogs are BOGO. Togo, BOGO, rain frogs, buy one, get one free. And our baby red beak snakes are 50% off. We're going to have some live giveaways for anybody who places a live animal order tonight. Baby peninsula cooter, red-eyed tree frog, and baby normal leopard gecko. We're going to be giving away all those animals for free. As long as you place an order for a live animal on the site, you'll be eligible for any one of those.
John is demanding to know how much the boa in your hand is.
John, that is an excellent question. Before I interrupted myself, before I went on that little spiel there, I was going to go ahead and introduce a very special, nowadays very rare boa. You don't see them too much anymore. This is a Hog Island boa. We only have 4 in stock. We haven't had them in probably 10 years. And they're 500?
500.
$500. Let's take a look at one of these bad boys on the macro cam. If you're a boa person, then you know what's up. Hog Island boas. Used to be really common. Sorry guys, I got way too much caffeine in me right now. Used to be really common. For whatever reason, they're not anymore. This is a pure Hog Island boa. Camilla knows this breeder, right?
I don't.
That's what she told me. So, friend of the store.
Friend of the show.
Friend of the show. What's up, Eric?
Cherie's asking, are Togos difficult to keep?
The Togo rain frogs?
Yes.
So, you know anything about Togo rain frogs?
I know that the frogs.
They have cute faces.
All right. I know
They got little pig faces.
They do have little pig faces. They're akin, I would say, to like a Pac-Man frog as far as care goes. They're not super complicated. Yes, Alicia?
John wants to know, is that a male or a female?
Ooh, I can find out right now. We do have 4, so we should have males and females. How often do you get sloths?
I think Austin had posted a sloth today.
Okay. This is a female, John.
Yeah. Sorry, Cher. I would love to, say some things about Togo rain frogs, but I don't want to give you false information. So, we'll just say what we do know, just to be safe.
Just make it up.
Just make it up. As long as you say something confidently,
Yes.
You're probably right.
Or at least you seem right. You can deal with the aftermath later.
Exactly.
That's been my philosophy. But yeah, who's John? Yeah, this is a female, but I should have males and females. I got 4 in stock right now. Yeah, super cool. Tyrone, were you asking how much is this guy? This guy's 500. We got a link in the chat, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we do. What else? Eric, I don't think we brought any tarantulas over, but I do have some really, really special centipedes that we just got in. I think we're going to get 2 posted, right?
What's the other one?
The lava.
Oh.
a lava guy.
I don't have pictures.
Do you have pricing?
Piece of lava.
I do have a price, but
We got some really cool centipedes just in, so they're not all posted when you count and all that kind of stuff. So
Piece of lavas. We got in the white beards. I don't know if we still have those available.
I posted.
oh, dude, I had to get this thing just because. Did you see the size of this thing?
Yeah, you showed me earlier. It's
Dude.
a monster.
You guys want to see the biggest centipede I've ever seen in my
Show
life?
on the Mac,
Is he posted?
Yeah.
So guys, this is the only one I think we're gonna have posted just because, like I said, just time-wise, we just weren't able to get them posted up. But dang, I gotta put something in there for scale because this thing is that is the biggest centipede I've ever seen in my life. And if you think I'm gonna open this lid, you got another thing coming. Because that is an absolutely terrifying animal right there. It's really not coming across on screen as big as it is, but it is an absolute monster. John,
I'm gonna get him a link.
yeah, just undergroundreptiles.com. Michelle's asking, what tortoises are we showing today? I think I have some leopard tortoises over here. Yeah, leopards. I got some very cute baby leopard tortoises.
Are pill millipedes hard to keep? They want to breed them.
No, not at all. Yeah, you just buy a nice colony of them. They just eat like dead matters and stuff, right? Like leaves.
Yeah, they're
Veggies.
called detrivores. Detrivores,
Oh.
decaying matter.
Dude, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Science with Josiah.
Science with Josiah, including, like he said, dead dry leaves, dead decaying wood. They do like protein every once in a while, not super often. You can offer them some veggies. But no, they are a slower breeding species than, say, something like a powder orange or a powder blue. But they still are super easy to keep, and they're super awesome to keep. Highly recommend them. They're very cool.
Yeah, you can have them as like cleanup crews and like reptile cages, stuff like that.
You can. I wouldn't recommend those guys.
Oh.
Just because they are colorful, they do stand out.
And they will get eaten.
They will get eaten pretty quickly, yes.
I think they want to see some darts. Do you want to show that new dart?
Oh, guys, yes. I think it was Michelle was asking.
We've got a couple. We got Michael. We have she.
Yeah, guys, we just got in some dart frogs that I had never even seen before. Super cool species. Where are they? Here they are. All right, so this guy is called a red frog beach?
Red beach frog.
Red beach frog.
Red frog beach.
Red frog beach dart frog.
Yes.
Boom, look at that guy. I'd never even heard of this species.
So this comes from the Red Frog Beach that's off the coast of Panama.
How cool is that? Yep, we just got these guys in. I've never seen them before. We don't have a ton of them, so they're probably going to go pretty quickly.
We don't have box turtles.
We do not have box turtles. Brian says he's here for ball pythons. Well, we got you, Brian. We got some super cool ball pythons. Oh, Moises, you just asked a question that is heartbreaking to me. Any San Francisco garters? I love San Francisco garters. Unfortunately, we do not have any. They're super cool. What's up, Survivalist, Amber, and family? Josiah, why don't we show some of these ball pythons? Do you still breed ball pythons, Josiah?
Not anymore, no.
Not anymore.
I used to have a ton of them though. Like a few hundred.
A few hundred.
Few hundred.
But yeah, we got some
That's
super
a lot.
cool ball pythons here.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Fear Not Reptiles is asking, are viper boas hard to keep? Absolutely not. They're super easy. I would compare them kind of like to like a blood python. They don't get nearly as big, but they're like kind of a heavy bodied. They don't move a ton. Just feed them once a week. They're like tropical.
Great eaters.
Great eaters. They'll eat like absolute monsters, and you get just big fat.
That keeps us keeping.
What?
Just having a hard time.
Do we have any red-eye croc skinks? Not right now. We do get them in all the time.
Really?
But none at the
No.
moment. No. Josiah, why don't you go ahead and show off some of these guys, tell them about some of their genetics.
Yeah, sure. So here we have a clown pastel.
That's
a
going to be
very
the
thin
one on auction tonight.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, this is our first live auction animal.
Is this the exact animal?
That is the exact animal. So guys, if you don't know, you need to be an elite member to participate in all of our auctions. Most of our auctions go for about 50% off and they ship for free. So you save a ton of money with those auctions.
Yeah. This one is a beautiful example of a pastel clown. Clown is a recessive gene. Pastel is a codon gene. So if you have another clown, you can breed this guy, and you'll end up with clown pastel babies. Some of them will have pastel, some of them won't. And like I said, this one's a great example. It has a nice white head with some really cool head patterning you can see there. And yeah, this
He's
is
bald.
just an awesome animal.
He is bald.
He's bald. Funny, you know, when I was a kid, and apparently it's a pretty common thing, but like when I was a kid, I thought it was.
You were bald?
I was bald as a kid, yes. No, I thought it was bald python, and apparently it's not uncommon for like people to get that little word mixed up with ball. But eventually, I did learn better that it was, you know, a ball. All right, so this one is a male super pastel pinstripe, also known as a killer blast.
That thing is wild. So how super pastel pinstripe? How many genes is that? Obviously, the super form of pastel, and pinstripe is spider and.
Pinstripe is
It's its own?
It's
It's
a
its own
standalone dominant.
Move up just a little. There you go. I just want to say one thing as well. These ball pythons will be in our ball python live ad,
Yeah.
so you can select which one you'd like.
Yeah. Something to note about this guy is it looks like it's possibly in a very early shed. It does have some really nice orange blushing on the side. Now that could be just because it's on the newer side, or it could be because it has that super pastel in there. But either way, super awesome snake. It's got really nice patterning. Very nice example of a killer blast.
Somebody's saying it has green eyes, or is that just?
Yeah. So with pastel, oftentimes they have green eyes. I don't know if that really shows up. Like I said, this guy's in shed, so I don't know if you'll really be able to see that. But yeah, that's sometimes when people aren't sure if their snake is a pastel or not, they'll look at the eyes to determine whether it's a pastel or not.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Anoles?
Christian is asking if we have leeches. Do we have any leeches? We might have a couple babies.
We have that big one still, that male.
Oh yeah. What was that? High pink neon?
Mm-hmm.
High pink neon. You get $110 off that guy with the code SpringFling10 if you're looking to get that. That'd be a good amount of savings right there.
Do you want to go through all the ball pythons right now, or you want to save some for later?
You want to show one more, then we'll move on. I want to show them that very, very special turtle that we got.
Yeah, no, that thing's awesome. So last ball python we're going to show for now, and then
Second.
we'll show the rest later. So this one is a pastel super spark. Super spark, of course, is a part of the yellow belly allele. So you could breed this guy to a ivory or a yellow belly or a highway, and you get some really cool combinations out of this guy.
Ivory's like almost leucistic looking, right?
Yeah, ivory, it creates a mostly white snake. It's going to have some yellow on the back as well as some head patterning. But yeah, super spark, it's a really awesome combination in that yellow belly allele. For those of you that don't know, the yellow belly allele, there's a bunch of different genes that work together to create some really cool combinations, such as spark, spectre, yellow belly, gravel, asphalt. All of those work together and combine into some really awesome combinations. And then pastel just enhances all those colors, really makes them pop.
Anderson Awesome Herps is asking, do we have female red-eyed tree frogs? Yes, we do. That's not a problem. If you want to go ahead and get your order placed, just send me an email, info@undergroundreptiles.com with your order number, and I'll make sure I get whatever ratio you're looking for marked down on your order. Do we have any millipedes? Yes, we do have millipedes. What's the cheapest one we have? Like an ivory millipede? Like $5, something like that? Patty O'Brien, are you Irish, sir? That might be the most Irish name of all time. Patty O'Brien?
I mean,
Would you say so?
the closest that I would say is maybe Patty Piglet.
He's English though.
Is he?
He's from Liverpool.
I feel like that's such an Irish name now. No?
I mean, he might. I don't know what his ancestry is yet, but he's a Scouser.
Yeah.
That weird Northern Irish, Northern English accent.
Patty O'Brien, yeah,
Pat-
that's pretty.
Patty
pretty
O'Brien, yes. That guy bleeds Guinness. Yes, we do have some chameleons. What do we have? We have Jacksons, helmeted, Elliots, dwarf fishers, and maybe a few more. But guys,
Rainbows.
Rainbow Jacksons. Guys, this is very, very special animal I wanted to show you guys. Austin got these specifically because I wanted to show you guys on the live. This is probably the coolest turtle that isn't like a giant loggerhead sea turtle. This is called the fly river turtle. We just got these guys in. Absolutely incredible turtle. So this is a freshwater turtle that is anatomically basically a sea turtle. Obviously, they're fully aquatic like sea turtles, but they are freshwater. You can see he's got full flippers, and then they got the cute little pig face. Sometimes they call them pig face turtles, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible species of turtle right here.
The closest thing you can get to a sea turtle.
The closest thing you will ever have to having a sea turtle. They're absolutely incredible. Super cool. You can set up these guys in like I've seen these guys in like really cool display tanks. Like I said, fully aquatic, absolutely incredible. Yes, these do get a good size to them. My budget is $28. Well, can't help you out there, big dog. That is the fly river turtle. Josiah, do you know anything about the fly river turtle?
Not much. Pretty much what Wicabella said. I know they get a pretty decent size. Probably like what, 1.5 to 2 feet in shell
Yeah.
length. So pretty decent size. You're going to want probably at least what, a 200 gallon for an adult one of
Yeah.
those.
As of right now, obviously they don't need something real big.
Yeah,
Not
huge-
super fast growers.
A huge pond would be great. Obviously, you'd want it fenced off. That would probably actually be the best option.
You can now get 10% off with code Spring Flame.
Yeah, guys,
10.
I had a arm with Austin this morning to let me have the 10% apply to these guys, and I won. So you can get 10% off these guys. This is also a great candidate, guys. We offer a buy now, pay later feature on our website. So I think Klarna, after paying, I think one more option. So if there's something that would generally be a little bit out of your price range, obviously you can select that option and pay something off over time, just to make it a little bit easier on the wallet. What's up, Debbie?
Hi, Debbie.
Do you have any Savannahs?
Yes, we do have some Savannahs.
Yeah. And do we have any monitor lizards? Yeah, we got some Savannahs to show you guys.
Check it out, guys. The staple.
Oh, you grabbed a bunch.
I grabbed a whole bunch of them. The Savannah monitor. A lot of people, if you're looking to start off with a monitor, this is a great way to do it. They're super small. They get decent size. I call them like a medium monitor, right?
Yeah, they get about 3.5 feet, maybe 4 feet.
Yeah.
If you got an especially big one. They're more heavy bodied.
Yeah. Yeah, heavy body. These guys will eat anything. Ground turkey, crickets, roaches, worms, rodents, chicken hearts, chicken gizzards, chicks, just about anything, any protein they will gladly consume.
Yeah, the old trash cans.
Yes.
And then Deanna Cox, she asked if we'll ever get back in blue iguanas. One day in the future, that would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
As of right now, we are not allowed to sell blue or red iguanas out of Florida. However, we are allowed to sell green iguanas to residents who are not in Florida. Sorry I missed you guys. That's okay, Debbie. I get it. You have a busy life. Just don't let it happen again.
Did you see her other
Lost my
comment?
feelings will be seriously hurt. What's that?
Did you see her next comment?
No. What
Yes,
was
she
it?
says Cole looks different. Cole got on moon outer space steroids and grew a foot. No, Debbie, this is Josiah.
And dyed his hair black.
And dyed his hair black.
Right. Yeah, no, I think I've spoke with Debbie before.
You probably have.
Probably.
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
Any web tree frogs?
Yes, web tree frogs. Is that what
Yeah.
what do we call these
Black
things?
web
Black web
frog.
flying frogs are actually one of our sale animals tonight. They're 25% off.
Yep.
25% off for an absolutely incredible amphibian. Where did he go? There he is. I'm gonna try to show you guys the webbing in between his hands because it's really cool. Josiah. It's with an L. Guys.
That's alright.
No problem.
Hey Thomas,
Oh.
asking about some caiman lizards. Yeah, we do get those in on a fairly regular basis. Definitely sign up for notifications and we'll shoot you an email when we get those guys back in. Hopefully we'll have some more in the next month or so.
Guys, check that out. That is the webbing of the black web gliding frog. I'm going to try not to have him take off on me here. Super cool, absolutely incredible. So the idea is this guy will jump out of a tree, extend his little toes out there, offer some wind resistance, and like Buzz Lightyear said, fall with style. Super incredible species out of Southeast Asia. We didn't get them for years and years and years, and they just started coming in again recently. And they are 25% off tonight. Really cool tree frog species. We've had these guys for a while, so they're doing pretty well for us.
What do the Flat River turtles eat?
That's funny. I was actually just asking George about that. He feeds them this Placo pellet. I think is what it's the product is called from Tetra, I believe. It's some kind of like fish pellet basically. And he said he'll also feed them apples, which I didn't know they ate. So yeah.
Feed it an apple.
Yeah, me too. Those guys are so cool just to watch them swim around. And you can save $95 off one of those guys if you use the 10% code. And guys, just so obviously, if you watched this before, you know that all those sales that we run during the show are only going to be good during the show. As soon as we go off there, they go with us. So you got to strike while the iron's hot. Any anacondas? Touch fan asking, we can't have anacondas, unfortunately, in the state of Florida. Can't have any of those big constrictors where he takes anacondas barbs anymore, which really sucks. Rock pythons. Subadult saltwater croc, we do have one next door. Blue tree monitors, I think just went CITES, so you're not going to be seeing them anymore, unfortunately. Flat river turtle will go up to 70 centimeters. Oh, there we go.
I was pretty close.
There we go.
Wow.
30 kilograms, 66 pounds. Females tend to be larger than males. Very cool.
Thank you for that fact check.
Thank you for that. Science with Cabela.
Mm-hmm.
Can you show us chameleons? I don't think I have any over here, but maybe we can, if you let me know specifically which one you're looking at, maybe we can go ahead and get one. Yeah, you guys are killing us tonight. Any tegus? Unfortunately, we can't have tegus in the state of Florida. This man's father had been breeding tegus for about 25 years. Unfortunately, we had to get rid of all of them. You care caiman? What's that? You know what that is? I don't know what that is.
I do care about caimans though.
I was about to make it inappropriate. I stopped myself. Could you guess what it was?
No, I can't.
That was nice.
You should reveal it though.
I'm not.
Just do it.
It's a
It's fine.
political joke. I don't want anyone to get angry.
We don't have any toques, right? Did you bring the toque?
I think- You know what?
No job security, huh?
I just don't want
Okay.
people's mad at me. No, we do have some morph toques. I think we have the green kodam and albinos. No regular
Yes.
toques though at the moment. Yeah. Why don't we have new tortoises? Mike, what tortoises are you looking for? I think season for them's coming up. We're not in it already, so we should be getting all kinds of stuff. Right now we have leopard tortoise.
That's it, I believe.
We don't have any more star tortoises. I have star tortoises. I think leopard tortoises, and I think hinge.
Oh, no.
Hingebacks,
no,
yeah?
no. I told Kenny,
Oh.
yes, we have box turtles.
I believe you, Van Hammer. I've never heard of it.
Yeah. August Marie's asking, what are the giveaways tonight? The giveaways tonight are a baby peninsula cooter, a red-eyed tree frog, and a baby normal leopard gecko. And the way you can be eligible for any of those giveaways is all you have to do is place an order for a live animal on the site, and you'll be eligible to win something for free. Do we have any order shout-outs? All right. Danny Johnson, how much are the web feet frogs? Those guys are only $75 tonight. They're usually 100. They're 25 off for the show, so you can go ahead and take advantage of that. Cole, what you got there? Oh,
Cole.
Who's Cole?
dang, dude. Sorry, force of habit.
It's all good. I got it. I got just a little gargoyle gecko here. I figured I'd break him out while we
Oh,
were
we're doing this
discussing.
mystery box today.
Yeah, guys, we're actually doing mystery boxes for sub-adult gargoyle geckos. So all the ones that we have over here, I think we have 6 available, will be good for, what is it, $175?
Yes.
So we have, I think, That's a killer stripe right there. We got, I think, a couple blotch and retics as well that'll be eligible for those.
Nice boy here. Do we have any yellow-tailed Crebos? I don't think we do at the moment.
No.
But those are super awesome snakes. I love them. We do get them in on occasion. I would definitely recommend signing up for notifications so that we can stay informed. Probably we'll get some in about 1 to 2 months, so keep an eye out. They are one of the biggest species of Drymarchon. I know that they're the longest. Really cool.
Are they really?
Yeah, they get like 11, 12 feet, something like that. Yeah, monsters.
Nolan is asking about boigas.
Boiga are super sweet rear fang species, I think from Southeast Asia, like mangrove snakes. There's like Simnia, I don't remember the common name of those. But yeah, none right now. We do get mangrove snakes on occasion though, for sure. I would just sign up for notifications. Just search mangrove snake or whatever species you're looking for on the site. Get notified, put your email in, and we'll let you know next time we get them.
Are we expecting to get skunks this summer, or do we stop carrying those?
I don't know. I think that it's always like it's touch and go. That'd be a question for Austin for sure.
If Austin's in the chat, he'll probably answer that.
Chanel is asking me. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, if Austin's in the chat, he'll probably answer.
Yeah, I think he's sitting in traffic right now.
Yeah.
Chanel's asking, do we have any tiger rats? Yes, we do have some Nicaraguan tiger rats, and they're actually one of our sale animals tonight. They're $100 off, right?
Yep.
$100 off for the Nicaraguan, or also known as Mexican tiger rat snake. Boy was wilding out earlier. Hopefully he doesn't come out here trying to take my cabeza off. Yeah, guys, I love colubrids, big colubrids like this. The Nicaraguan tiger rat, super cool. This boy's just trying to go up.
Yeah, tiger rats are super cool.
Yeah, they get good size too.
Yeah. Not necessarily for beginners. They can be a little defensive. Great eaters though, just like every other rat snake. Just like what he was saying, they do get pretty big, like 7 feet, something like that. So they are a pretty long species of rat snake, but just gorgeous. I mean, you can see the contrast of the yellow and black on that thing. I mean, you just can't beat that.
Yeah, I've always been like, as far as non-venomous stuff, I love colubrids. I always just thought they're a little bit more fun than boas and pythons and stuff. I just always thought they were a little bit more interesting, a little bit more active. Love me the rat snakes. These in the old worlds specifically, beauty snakes, stuff like that. And these guys are $100 off.
Did you grab a giant Asian pond or no?
Ooh, no, I did forget that.
Are we getting more sulcatas? Almost definitely, Emily. We're pretty much always getting those guys in. Keep an eye out. Probably we'll have some in about 2 to 3 weeks, if I had to guess. Do we get Gila monsters? I don't believe so.
We haven't had one in years. Yeah, haven't seen them in a long time, which is a shame because I love Gilas and Beavids.
Super cool.
Yeah, absolutely incredible. My favorite animals I've ever, like back when I used to care for stuff, instead of working in the office at the old warehouse, we got in 3 little tiny, they were super skinny too. Your dad traded, I don't remember what he traded, but he traded something for 3 baby Gila monsters, and I took care of them, and like they were super skinny for whatever reason. The guy that gave them to us, I guess he wasn't feeding them a ton, and I would just give them eggs every day, and they got so fat. They used to be super tame, but then they got really mean. Really mean.
Yeah.
But like when we first got them, I was holding them and stuff, and after that, no, I could not hold them. Those are my favorite animals I ever cared for while working on it.
Gilas are super cool. Where do you stand on the whole venomous lizard thing? Is it bacteria that's stored in the mouth?
Obviously, I am. I don't know if you looked at me, but I'm not a scientist.
No.
I don't know. I don't
You
know.
look like someone who has opinions on things.
They backhanded. That's an insult. It's not even backhanded compliment. It's just an insult. I don't know. I don't know. I did have a friend, very close friend, who got bit by one. Probably about almost 15 years ago. At this point, that's crazy. And he was messed up. His arm was all swollen.
Okay.
You remember Zach?
Yeah, I remember Zach.
My boy Zach.
That
I've talked to him a long
awesome.
time, but yeah, he got bit by his Gila, and yeah, his arm was all swollen up.
Okay.
That'd be the one to ask. You can be like, did that feel like bacteria? I keep freaking this thing out. Did that feel like bacteria or did that feel like venom?
I don't know. Yeah, because I've heard of people who get bit by like monitors and stuff, and I think Austin, he got bit by a croc monitor.
So did your dad.
Yeah. Well, my dad, when he got bit,
He got nicked though.
he just got split open. Austin, he got the chomp
And his
and
hands
then the
swelled up,
release,
I think.
and his hand swelled up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I heard a pretty interesting theory. I don't know if it's true or not, but the theory goes that like venomous lizards such as Gilas and Detids as well as Komodos, they do have a form of venom, but it's not their primary form of predation. It's kind of like how certain snakes are rear-fang venomous and they have like minor venom that they sometimes inject and sometimes don't, and that's why some people have an adverse reaction to those bites and some people don't. I don't know if it's true or not, but an interesting theory that I heard. It makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's super interesting. I don't know. I mean, you can't just tell if there's venom glands.
I don't know. I mean,
I feel like that'd be super easy. It's like there's venom glands or there's not.
You would assume so, but so many people have like done research into it, and it's still one of those things that's kind of up for debate. There's not really like concrete consensus as to whether they're venomous or not.
Yeah, that's super strange. Yeah, I don't know. Janelle's asking how much for the tiger rat. They're $100 off tonight, so they're $300, right?
Yep.
$100 off. There you go. All right, Austin. Where's Austin?
No, Van Hammer. I was laughing at his
Oh.
comment.
Well, Debbie said, yeah. I know.
Recommend inland taipan. That'd be a good one.
Perfect.
That'd be a good one. Show baby beak snake. If we can do that, that's another one of our sale animals tonight. See a baby beak snake? He's in a medium belly. No, he's in a small belly. There he is. Go ahead and show. So speaking of rear fang, that guy's technically rear fang.
Yeah. These guys are awesome. Very rarely bite, but they are considered rear fang.
They do very rarely bite, but our boy Vader got bit by one a few months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've held probably 100 of these things, probably more, and never been bit by one. No. Yep, that's the red beak snake. Really a smaller colubrid out of Africa. They only get like 3 foot. Super easy to care for. They're like a little hotter, a little more arid. Oh, Brian says he just became an elite member. Shout out. I'll get in on that auction, which is started 3 minutes ago. Michael's asking how much for that guy. They're half off. How much are they?
25.
They're $25. 50% off.
We should show all the gargoyles for the gargoyle
Any
box.
green
Oh, that's a good idea.
Amelios or blue tag.
Amoebas.
Yeah, I know.
Amoebas.
Yeah.
Any green Amelia Earharts.
Exactly.
She got lost over the Pacific.
Yeah, some people think that she was eaten by coconut crabs. Did you know that?
No,
Seriously?
but that is hilarious.
Yeah.
I also heard a conspiracy that she was sabotaged.
Oh man. Who
Because
would do such a thing?
The men, the evil men.
Yeah, I was
They're
like,
like, I don't want this woman flying for some reason.
Makes
like
sense.
that affected them.
Makes sense. I saw. Oh yeah. So green amoebas, we got those in on a regular basis. Don't know if we have any in at the moment. Definitely sign up for notifications, and we'll let you know when we get them in. Blue tongues, same deal. I don't think we have any at the moment, but again, we get those guys in all the time. Definitely sign up for notifications.
Because he says, isn't it too hot to have a beard in Florida? It is approaching that level of heat, yes.
Let's show the gargs.
The what?
The adult gargs.
Oh yeah, the guards, guys. Yeah, we're doing a adult gargoyle mystery box. Felicia, you want to explain? We're doing the 1 and the 2.
So we
One
have.
pull, 2 pull. Red
Yeah,
pull, blue
so
pull?
we have 2 options available under the Gargoyle Mystery Box. You can either get 1 gecko for $175 or 2 geckos for $275.
So I think Josiah already showed this one, the really nice orange stripe. That guy's super cool. What is this guy? Retic? Fired down retic?
Yeah, I mean, you can call that a retake or a mosaic, possibly. It's pretty cool.
Oh, this is sweet. This is a stripe, yeah?
Yeah, that's a stripe for sure. And then someone was asking if we have house snakes. We definitely do. We have black house snakes available.
Yes.
Those guys are cool. Smaller colubrid. Everyone likes an all black snake.
Yeah.
Very streamlined, very cool.
Another stripe. Yeah, if you're looking for like a snake, that doesn't get real big, little 2 foot colubrid, super easy to care for.
Yeah.
What's that guy?
That one's again either a mosaic or a reticulated. That one, although if you look, it kind of has that like pinkish hue to it. It's pretty cool.
That one's pretty.
And the last one is a stripe.
Hell yeah, Sage, go for it.
Yeah, we got you on 3 and 4 house snakes. And don't forget to use the 10% off code Spring Fling 10. Save yourself 10. You came
Yeah.
up with that one?
Yeah, I did.
Did we put any extra letters in this one?
No.
Okay. You saw the look of fear on her face when I said that?
I spelled madness wrong. the other
Madness
day.
with 2 T's last time.
But we have babies and adult African black house snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sage, are you planning on breeding those guys, or what's the plan? You just keeping them as pets? Just curious. Any poison dart frogs?
Let's
Yeah,
show that
we got
dart
poison
again.
dart frogs.
Yeah. We got 2. Where'd he go? Here's one. I almost called you Cole again.
That's
So
okay.
I want you to show him that one, then we'll show him that. So we've had this. This is the Anthony's dart frog. Is that what they're called?
Yes.
Anthony. We've had these guys before, but they're not something we get super often. Dude, that thing is killer. Get that guy a little closer. You can see if it'll still keep focus. There we go. There we go. Perfect. That is an awesome dart frog. How wild is that, dude? The animal looks like that out in nature.
Nature's so cool.
Nature is cool. See a pygmy python. I don't have a pygmy python. I don't know what that is. Any water dragons? No, they haven't been around in years, unfortunately. Yeah, that's the Anthony's dart frog right there. He loves his mother.
Shree's having
Oh, cool.
Nice.
I didn't even know
Shree's
that there
coming.
was D pluses with house snakes.
Neither did I.
I'll have to look that up later.
Check this guy out. The first time we've ever had these, I've never even heard of the species. Red Frog Beach?
Yes.
Red Frog Beach Dart Frog.
Look at him. He's just poking his little
2
head out.
frogs in the name. He gives him this little house.
Yeah, that's adorable.
Shree's comment. Did you read Shree's?
No, what Shrew said. What are you feeding your sand boas? Depends on the size. Do you mean Kenyan or Saharan? If it's a Saharan, they're eating like rat pinks to rat pups. If it's a Kenyan, they'll be doing pinkies most likely.
Yeah. Most boas, they have a slower digestive system than a lot of other snakes. They only eat about once every 2 to 3 weeks as adults. And because they do have smaller mouths, you're going to want to feed them smaller prey items, smaller than what you would feed other boas or pythons. Yeah, they should eat for you. Definitely, if you just got it recently, give it some time to settle in. But usually, they're pretty good eaters.
What's up, good beginner toad? Emily wants to know.
Beginner toad.
We have a few on the site.
We don't have a ton in toads.
Yeah, what do we have available right now?
So we have the Chilean wide mouth,
Wide mouth
marbled,
is a good option.
marbled toad, crested, and Asian toad available.
Not a toad, but very toad-esque in its behavior and appearance, I would say.
Yeah.
It's very toad-esque. This is a Togo rain frog. These guys are super cool. You also buy one, get one free tonight for this absolute. These guys, dude, look at that little guy right there. That's him.
So
Look at him. Look at his goofy little face. Look at that thing. It literally just looks like a blob.
Yeah, no,
Come on, dude, do something.
But
Look at the dick. Look at the dick. Look at the dick.
to answer your question, who asked it? Emily. Beginner toad, pretty much any of the toads that we have are going to be good. Whichever one you decide to get, though, definitely do your research as to their care needs, because each toad is going to be a little bit different.
Yeah,
as far
there's some
as-
like desert toads that like it a good bit drier.
Exactly. Some toads are going to like it a little bit drier, some toads are going to like it a little bit warmer, but in general, the toads that we have can all be good beginner toads, but whatever animal you get, make sure you do your research properly. I agree, so cute, Debbie. Cher says that she has the Kenyan sand boas, and yeah, pretty much everything I said before. Any super dwarf retics available? And did I hear free shipping tonight? Says Sage.
I'm obsessed with making this guy big. This is the point.
Yeah.
Go.
So unfortunately, even if they are super
Put
dwarfs,
them on top of the substrate. We'll like dig down.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Keep going, sorry.
yeah, unfortunately, even if they are super dwarfs and they only get like 7 feet, we're still not allowed to keep retics in Florida, unfortunately. So we probably won't have retics
Poking a
anytime
frog.
soon unless laws change. Hey Stacy, how's it going?
What's up, Stacy? Is this Stacy White? It is. What's up, Stacy? From I think Chicago, if memory serves me.
Stacy, did you go to the Chicago Reptiles show?
Oh, that just Tinley, right? That just happened.
Yeah. If you did, how was it? Did you see anything cool? Did you buy anything? Let me know.
Tinley's not bigger than Daytona, is it?
It is.
Did you go to? Weren't you supposed to go to that?
Well, I was supposed to. We
You
didn't
didn't
end
go?
up going.
Oh, no?
Yeah,
I
unfortunately.
think Tinley's the biggest one.
Is it really?
I think Austin told me that.
Austin and Paulo flew to Chicago for one day last year and came back.
Ian, trust me, I've been waiting. on
Stacy
some
wants a
carpets,
centipede.
pigs, spotters,
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Stacy's in the
Seems like
bugs.
it's typically falls and greens. I don't know what you're referring to, Johnny, so I don't know if you're responding to someone else or what's going on there. But Johnny Novels. He said,
He's talking to
trust
Ian.
me."
Think the spotter spoilers. Stacy, we just got in the wildest bugs. Unfortunately, we weren't really able to get them posted in time, but this is the biggest centipede I've ever seen in my entire life. This is a white-beard centipede. The scale is not really coming through.
Oh. Can you grab the emperor's scorpion?
Oh, yeah, emperor. We do have emperors as well, Stacy. I think you bought a couple already, though.
Garden Tales wants to see that. Next.
But yeah, that's a white-beard centipede, and I'm telling you, it's really not coming across on the camera, but that is the biggest centipede I've ever seen. It's an absolute monster. We don't have them posted yet, but I want to show you anyway, just because this thing's super cool. I've never seen it before. What's this thing called? Lot of Lava?
Piece of lava.
Piece of Lava centipede.
Which,
Super cool.
from what I understand, sounds similar to their scientific name.
I think that's named after their scientific name, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so. Do we ever get any desert iguanas?
I don't think so.
You know? No?
Not to my...
Yeah,
I don't know.
none come to mind, unfortunately. Sorry to say. What is a oof?
Ufaga is the scientific of the red beach frog, red frog beach.
Oh, cool.
The same thing as the strawberry chameleon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, they're related to those guys?
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
Can we show the emperor?
Yes.
I didn't even know.
Pause. Check it out, the classic, guys. The staple of the invert hobby. Gone for many years, but they have recently made their triumphant return.
Was the auction ball python a female? Brian says. I'm not sure which one he's referring to.
Yeah, the pastel
Clown.
clown. Yes.
I can check.
We can check that
Yeah,
for
give
you
me one
real
sec.
quick.
We do
I think it was a female.
We have a lot available.
We had more females.
So if he wins that auction, we can get him a female.
Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever you want, not a problem. Can you deliver to Florida? Shy, or whatever it is. We're in Florida. Where are you?
So yes, we can.
Yeah, what zip code is that?
I don't know.
33917.
Can I get that red beak snake, please?
Yes.
Michael got that one?
Yes, he did.
Shout out, Michael.
Congratulations, Michael. Enjoy your new red beak.
And guys, just so you know, if you're new, if we show any animals that you want specifically, that's not a problem. If you get your order placed, get your order number in the chat. We'll put your order on, your name on whichever animal you're looking for. Mint leg, we did not get mint legs, right?
No, we
I
didn't.
don't think they came.
We were
in.
supposed
We were
to.
supposed to.
What? Can we scroll up on the comments? I think I missed a few. If not, it's okay. No?
Oh,
That's all
hello.
right.
Wait, what am I doing?
Oh,
There you
perfect.
go.
We've
Right.
literally never done it.
Yeah, I've never.
Oh, really?
Never one time. Never,
Oh, that's
never
funny.
one time.
Stacy said she didn't go to the expo. She didn't meet anything other than centipedes. I didn't even know that it was in the Chicago area. I don't need anything else other than centipedes. No, I don't even know. It's like an hour and a half away from me. Okay, yeah. Well, it's all good. I mean, maybe next time. I know that they're doing the show again later this year, so maybe look into it. From what I understand, like we were saying, it's like one of the biggest shows, if not the biggest show in America. So if you're already, in that general area, why not go?
Garden Tales is asking, was the scorpion that I can't find it, just had him. Is he male or female? We have a ton of the Emperor, so here it is. So we can definitely get you a male or a female, it's not a problem, but I'll check on this guy. Don't sting me. I can't see his wings. So I talk to the people.
Yeah.
While I try to insult that.
Come to, is that New Hampshire? Says Kurt. Is that what NH is? New Hampshire?
I do believe so.
Yeah, I think so.
We would love to. I think New Hampshire is a beautiful area, and if we ever visit, maybe we'll hit you up. Mint leg, Stacy, no. I think we already talked about that. We were supposed to get them in, didn't, unfortunately. I'm unfortunately not super familiar with the scientific names. Auratus green and black. Do we have any Auratus green and
We
black?
do.
I do think so, yeah.
There you go.
Michael asked if we've showed turtles yet. We've shown one turtle, and it's the coolest turtle in the world. It's called Fly River Turtle.
The
We have
closest
these
you
right
can
here.
get to a saltwater, to a sea turtle.
Basically, this is a freshwater sea turtle. And just about the coolest turtle with the goofiest little pig face in the whole world. Look at his flippers. Fully aquatic turtle, basically a sea turtle. I think they actually get their name they're from the Fly River in Australia. Whoa, dude, he's catching a feist. Look at him catch a
Oh,
feist.
God.
Put your finger in his mouth.
I will not. Pause also.
Do it.
Guys, look.
Josh, it's great to hear that your animals have been coming in healthy and that you're happy with them. We're looking forward to continuing to help you on your reptile journey. Is that scorpion male or female?
Yeah, it was a female
Okay.
Garden Tales, but like I said, we have quite a few of them, so we have males and females available.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Um,
Alicia.
So I wanted to address
What?
Sage.
What?
It said, can I pick the 3-pack option for the Emperor Scorpions? I tried and it won't let me. Just add 3 to your cart. They're on sale, so if we did the 3-pack option, it would be way more than that.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, they're only $55, so that's, if you got 3 of them at the sale price, that's going to be cheaper than what the 3-pack price would have been. So I'll go ahead and buy them now while the show goes.
Kai is
Ooh,
asking
awesome.
if we have any blue iguanas. No, unfortunately, we're not allowed to carry those in Florida. Are we doing any giveaways today? Do you know?
Yes, we are giving away a peninsula cooter, a red-eye tree frog, and a baby normal leopard gecko to anyone, not to anyone, but we're
to
giving away
everyone
to everyone. To everyone?
who places.
Well, they'll be eligible.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, if you place an order for live animal, you'll be eligible for any of those giveaways.
Where's the camera? Oh, there it is.
Did you not know that this whole time?
I was just looking at the screen. I wasn't sure where to look.
We've been doing the show for 50 minutes.
Better late than never, you know?
That's fine. I didn't notice that you didn't know
Oh,
where
that's
it
Can
is.
you
So.
guys hold something?
Yeah,
Python
yeah.
or turtle?
This is a pen.
Something
is a
other than
pen.
that.
Let's see. I'll hold the number.
Hold the centipede.
No, I think I'm good on the centipede.
Are you gonna let that thing crawl around on you? Show the people how friendly it is.
The emperor?
Yeah.
I'll put it on my head
Yeah, there you go.
if it'll let me pick
Pause.
it up. Come here.
Ooh, come here.
Uh,
Do you have any gaboon vipers? I wish we did. We actually had some albino gaboons not too long ago that I packed up.
Stay put, friend.
Any piebald veils? Yeah, we used to get the, we call them
Translucent.
translucent veils. We haven't had them in a while though. I don't know why.
They showed turtle yet? Yes, we did.
We did show turtle yet.
Do you have the peninsula cooter to show? I think that's what he's talking
I
about.
do have a pancoot. Who used to do that?
Shorten words.
They used to write pancoot. Who did that?
any
At the old warehouse, I
plumbed
don't remember.
basilisk. I don't know what a plumbed basilisk is. I think we have some green basilisk available at the moment.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what, I think Bloom is where it is.
And
Um,
we need a tropical one. I don't think we have any to show right now.
we don't have any to show. We do have a couple available.
Yeah.
What venomous snakes do we have? We only have one at the moment, and it is a Wagler's Temple Viper.
Kai, we just got in some beardies.
Oh my
there
gosh.
should be-
What's
Putting
going
it on his face.
Put your face under the macro.
Oh my gosh, it's on his face. What a magic
see
trick.
A cool party trick.
Yes, I do.
Oh no, you were.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, I was asking. You wanted to see your cool party trick.
Green basilisk. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I do believe we have those guys available.
Do we have green basilisks?
We should.
Green basilisk, super cool. What's up, Jenna? I don't know if you saw. Jenna was in here last week. Was that last? That was last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We gave her the tour.
I said hi to her.
Yes.
Very briefly, so I doubt she remembers me, but it's all good.
Yeah, Jenna was in Florida, and we she stopped by and we showed her around. Says shipping not available to your address. What are you
They
trying
have
to?
to do the whole checkout process. They're
What do you
just I think they're just looking at the screen. You have to go through the whole checkout process and it will ship to your door.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the checkout preview.
Yeah, go
Yeah,
through
I've
the
seen
whole
that.
the whole process there.
Texas spiny lizards. I think they're referring to,
Hornito?
yeah, horny toads. Unfortunately, from what I understand about those guys, is it's no longer legal to export them or collect them in Texas. So I think there are some breeders, but their price has gone up and their availability has gone down as a result of no longer being able to collect them. But they are super cool. They were definitely one of my favorite lizards when they were widely available, and it's unfortunate that you don't see them as much as you used to.
Yeah, Michael, Aspen is what we put our red beak snakes on. So yeah, Aspen's good for those guys.
You know, crevice spiny lizards.
I've not heard of that.
Yeah, me neither. Sorry to say.
Anderson is asking, what do we feed the Wagler? I'd have to ask Dan, but I assume it's on rodents. We've had her for a while. We thought she was gravid. I guess she was. She dropped one slug. So we decided to put her on the website.
What's a slug?
A no good baby.
Oh no.
Yeah, but just the one temple viper. I wish we got more venomous. I used to keep the venomous. Johnny hit the bull snake. I don't know, bro. I wish we had bull snakes. I would love to get you one. But I used to keep the venomous at our old warehouse, and I had dozens of gaboons, rhinos, puff adders, and cobras, and squams, and all kinds of fun stuff. And now we just have a single Wagler's viper available, which is sad.
Peter.
But take it away.
Guys, check out this this viper boa I got here. Seems pretty cool. Viper boas, we were talking about them earlier, but their care is kind of similar to that of blood pythons. You do want to keep them a little bit more humid. And then as far as these guys go, they do come in a little bit of variety, ranging from reds to yellows and browns, and then their pattern can also be variable. This one has a pretty unique pattern, if you notice. And I forget what it's called, but the reason why they're called viper boas is if you notice, they have that kind of bulky triangular head, kind of like a viper. That's going to intimidate some predators, make them think twice before attacking this guy. But super cool, definitely one of my favorites. They're great eaters. Let's read some chats while I'm showing this guy off. I want one of y'all's mud turtles. Show me charters. And that would be a question that maybe Alicia will answer in the chat.
What?
He's like, oh, Alicia will answer that.
What was the question?
I don't
It
know.
was just
Mud
they
turtle.
were having technical difficulties with the
Oh.
website.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she. What?
Oh,
What do you,
so
what's
okay.
going on?
You're showing overnight shipping and Saturday. You can select your delivery date. So select Tuesday and you will not have a Saturday fee. So Saturday delivery fee is for the carriers for them to be able to deliver on a Saturday. That is not from us. That is from the carrier.
Yes. That's a very, very nice viper boa right there. Yeah, Michael, it's unsexed. They're still small, so.
Okay, 3 scorpions, 1.2 cohab, and a 24 by 18 by 24.
Yeah, absolutely. Just anything, you know, when it comes specifically like things like inverts or really anything in general, if you're going to cohab, you just want to make sure you got good places to hide and stuff like that. But yeah, three scorpions in a 24 or even an 18-inch footprint would be fine.
You got a
Step lizard?
Steppe miotic?
Y'all are hitting us with this stuff. I don't know what it is tonight. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I looked up a yuck hair came in.
Yeah, what is that?
It looks like it has like a shortened face.
Some kind of weird alligator
I don't
type
know.
thing?
It's called a piranha caiman.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool. I assume they're from the Amazon.
A red caiman or a
Most
southern
caimans
spectacled
are,
caiman.
Maybe they are. Maybe I just said
It's a
something weird, though.
crocodile.
Hey, that's my centipede. I just purchased that one. Cool.
Shout out Stacy. Yes, you
Shout
should.
out, Stacy. Enjoy your white beard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Stacy. When you get that, it'll probably be the biggest centipede you've
Oh,
ever
do I need
seen.
to
It's
write
a
your name on it?
monster. Yeah. Oh, we gotta show them that. We got a really nice green tree right there. This way.
Oh, yeah.
And Stacy, be on the lookout for these some whatever lava centipedes. They're not listed up yet. We just didn't have time. Piece of lava, and one of our bug guys, Pete, actually told me that they're super toxic too. So be on the lookout for those tomorrow. Those will be posted on the site.
Can I have a lychee for $2? Best I can do. $1 or I walk.
I'll tell you what, I can do it for $3.
How about 300?
Even that would be a really good
That
deal.
would be.
Right.
Looks like he has pink coloring. Talking about the viper boa, maybe?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
oh, I thought she was talking about centipede.
Is the bead snake male or female? Not sure. I'd have to check
Too
before.
small.
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Yeah.
I mean, we should still be able to tell, but free shipping today is only for specimens being featured.
There's no free shipping today. I don't know where you guys got that.
I wish I could.
They're
get
spoiled,
that.
Peter.
They are.
We've spoiled them already.
We have spoiled you guys. Rotten. We're happy to do so. My books.
Can you hold something? Show some ball pythons.
Michael asked what we've been feeding the baby bee. Pinkies. Yeah, that thing should be able to handle pinkies. You guys are good. I'm just using old school names. Love y'all. Hey, it's all good. I'm sure you're not that old.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Who's to say?
Who's to say? Age is just a number, you know?
Take that back immediately, sir.
What? It is. Come on. Young at heart. Enclosure size lighting heat for the Emperor Scorpion. 10 gallon is probably going to be good size for a single Emperor as far as light and heat goes. You know if those guys need a hot spot? No. They're good at room temperature then. You know, as long as your house isn't super cold or super hot.
What's up, Paula?
We got Wilson in the house.
No, I'm not Wilson.
Huh?
You got.
Oh.
So here,
That's an inside joke.
I'll show you guys. I've been told I look homeless or like a.
Like a castaway.
I look like a castaway. But I made a retaliation meme. 'Cause here, I'll tell you right now. If you start a meme war with me, I will end the meme war. So they made this.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That's me.
That's a work of art.
That is phenomenal. Andrews did a very good job. And then I made a because it was our guy JP's idea, and he's bald. So what I did, I literally physically posted it with a piece of tape at our packing table.
You cut out his head.
I cut out his head and then put Wilson's face over his face. So every time I see him, I saw him today at work, I yelled, "Wilson, I'm sorry." And that was a fun time. Show him, the Jaya, I forgot. Guys, we have a beautiful Jaya And he's got a slight, very slight old rib injury, but he's absolutely beautiful. Josiah, why don't you go ahead and show him on the macro? And we got this guy at what, 450?
Yeah.
They're usually 800, but just because he's got that minor imperfection, we got the price down to 450. Look at the blue on that thing. Josiah, why don't you tell us about Jaipur?
Jaipur? Honestly.
Well, you know Jaipur, dude.
You know Jaipur, yeah. Green tree pythons, they come from a variety of different localities from Indonesia, from different parts of the island. To be honest with you, I don't know exactly what part of Jaipur is, but these guys are known for exactly what you see, these nice bands that run down their back, creating those little triangles. Sometimes they turn blue, as with the case with this guy. This guy's a great specimen. You also see that he has those little white scales. Again, this guy is just got great coloration. It's a great example of a Jaipura. I'm trying to see if I can find that rib injury just so that way you guys can, I think it's right here.
Yeah, right there.
You can see it's got a little mark there. Probably happened, probably got bit by another snake or something, but completely healed. Uh-oh. It's wrapping around the lighting. It eats great. As you can see, it's got great body weight. It's moving. You can see the tongue flicking. Let's see,
Yeah, our guy Dan's had this. He's been telling me forever. He's like, sell that thing. It's really nice. It just has that rib thing.
that sounds exactly like
That is what they're. Is
Dan in the room right now?
Sorry, Dan. I do like Dan though.
He's a great dude.
But yeah, that's a really, really nice snake, and it's close to 50% off just because of that minor rib thing. It's perfectly healthy. Eats like a beast. Yeah, 450.
Yeah.
You cannot do better than that.
Yeah. If you're looking for an absolutely beautiful snake, that's going to be both awesome as a display animal and also very docile for a green tree python.
That was one of the things I
Can
was
we
going to
turn
say.
off the fan?
Oh, can you hear it?
Yeah. The white one?
But as well, very docile for a green tree python. Not every green tree python is docile. These guys can be defensive, that's for sure. But this guy is just awesome. You can see he's showing almost no signs of aggression while I'm holding him. He's very relaxed. Shout out to Arlie in the chat. Hi, Arlie.
Listen. You guys hear our tokay geckos? How cool is that? But yeah, guys, Jayas, they're great. Obviously, the blue is really pretty. They're another, like Josiah was just saying, one of the localities that's known for being significantly tamer than things like the Bayaks tend to be. So, another great benefit. Someone was asking you how you pronounce Bayak. I say Bayak. What do you say?
I also say Bayak, but I recognize that the majority of people in the trade refer to them as Biaks.
Yeah.
I know that I'm wrong, but I say
Bayak.
That's just how I've always.
Who here
said
says
it.
Biak?
Here?
Austin says Bayak.
Oh, really?
Austin does, yes.
I say Biak too.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just a matter of preference, you know.
It just fits better in my mouth.
Havoc says Biak. Yes.
I'm sorry, not me that. It came out first. Then my mouth. Okay, I think Biak, it takes more energy from me to say, is what I mean.
Yeah, it's spelled B-I-A-K, which, in English would be Bayak.
I like the way Bayak feels in my mouth.
Yeah, right. Me too.
Will you auction a yellow-headed dwarf gecko, Mr. Auctions?
Oh, let's see the options.
Yeah, so with stuff like that, the more inexpensive stuff, I'm gonna do like a pack of them. So I think I have a 6-pack of those coming up. If you're an elite member, you can scroll through the auctions. I don't remember offhand right now, but I'm programming auctions tomorrow for the next week, and I'll make sure I'll get a 6-pack of yellow-headed dwarf geckos there for you. Yes.
So, baby clown pastel ball python is at $100. And
$100.
25 minutes left.
25 minutes left, guys.
That's a great deal.
Most of our auctions, if you don't know, I guarantee you, if you ask anyone in the chat who is an elite member, if elite is worth it, they will say overwhelmingly yes. I wager it's the best value in the industry. We do 9 2-hour auctions every single day. They ship for free, so that's $50 off the top right there, and they have no reserve, and they start at 0. So most auctions go for like, we've shipped stuff for $10. That's the kind of value you can get with Elite. You also get 5% off any regular retail order you place. You get free monthly Ugimon cards. I wish I had one to show you. I just came up with a really cool one. I'm super proud of it. But yeah, Elite, super good value. And during our shows, we run our special live auctions, so they're going to be half the time, so only 1 hour. So that'll give you a better chance of getting something at a cheaper price. And the one going on right now with 25 minutes left is that pastel clown ball python. You said it's at $100?
Yes.
So if that auction ended right now, it would be shipped for $100, which would be $95 off the retail price plus the shipping off. So that would be $145 off, which is not uncommon at all. Happens like that all the time. Hello, you have Sambo's in stock. We have one, I think, baby Kenyan at the moment.
Let me see.
It's a normal, but I actually went and looked at it. I meant to tell Victoria that it's actually a normal stripe available. Eric Johnson has won many auctions, he says. Oh, what's up?
Hi, Cindy. We'll hope to get some Sambos in hopefully soon.
Can we go over the
Don't
ball
have an
pythons?
exact ETA at the
Did
moment.
you do that already?
See?
The ball pythons? Did
Yeah,
you do that?
yeah, some of them. We didn't show the. I forgot which ones you showed and which ones you did. We can show the Indo
Let's
tree
go through
ball.
all of them, I guess.
Yeah. On your website, all baby Sambos are out of stock. Yeah. Hopefully we'll
The
get some more.
normals
soon.
are. There.
Yeah.
How long have we been in the hobby? Pete?
I've been doing reptiles for, how old am I? I'm 36, about 17 years.
Yeah, and my dad was in the industry. He's Brian. So I grew up with animals. I had I think my first animal was a bearded dragon I got when I was like 5.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
that's a pretty
your
snake.
whole life. Yeah, that's really nice striped Indo tree bone.
And then after that, I got a llama python.
What? Your
Yeah.
first snake was a Woma?
Yeah,
Dude,
huge
that's
upgrade.
sick.
Yeah, love that thing.
I would wager to say that that's probably the coolest first snake anyone's ever had.
I mean, it's
That's
certainly up
pretty
there.
dang cool.
But yeah, llamas, I still love them. They're awesome snakes. They're great feeders. They can be super docile. I love the look. Black-headed pythons are also awesome. What I'm holding here is an Indo tree boa. These guys are super cool. Males stay pretty small. This guy is probably a male considering the size. It's probably going to get a little bit bigger than this. But yeah, these guys, primarily lizard eaters, but you can get them to eat rodents with a little bit of effort. This guy is a really nice example. You can see the stripe running down his back, and that's not uncommon for these guys, but still, it's a really, really nice specimen.
Like if you look at this one versus the one in our picture,
Mm-hmm.
this
Yeah.
one's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice stripe on them.
And Indo tree boas for an arboreal snake, they're pretty docile. You can see it's pretty calm right now. You gotta be pretty rough with these guys in order to get them to strike at you. But yeah, this guy's really cool.
Whenever I see like the Candoya, this is completely off topic, but Hardcore History, the podcast.
No,
This historian does a podcast, and he did this long series called Supernova in the East. It was about World War II in the Pacific,
Mm-hmm.
and he was talking about this battle called Guadalcanal, which was in the Solomon Islands, and like the Marines, it was like one of the most brutal battles of World War II, and the Marines, they were cut off for a long time, so they didn't have food, and they were telling stories about they were eating those snakes, Indo tree boas, and like tokay geckos. How crazy is that?
I feel like Indo tree boas are so small though.
Bro, they were stranded on this tiny island
Tokays,
fighting the
though.
Japanese. You munch down a couple tokays, you'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah,
Can you imagine?
I've seen some beefy tokays, dude.
Bro, can you imagine being like a 20-year-old Marine from like Oklahoma?
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen a tokay before. You go to grab this thing, it just clams down on your hand.
And then
Crazy.
Can you hold something?
I saw what's his name? Bear Grylls I saw Bear
God.
Grylls.
What did he eat?
He ate a red-tailed green rat.
No
Ew.
way.
Yeah. Yeah, he was like wandering through the woods and he was like, oh! And he just like grabs this red-tailed green rat and he like bit its neck.
Why?
And then he cooked and ate it.
So absurd.
Oh yeah.
So over the top.
He was the one on Survivor, right?
No, he was the one who was.
He had his own show.
His show was fake, basically.
Right. I thought
Really?
so too.
Yeah, which broke my heart because when I was young, I loved Bear Grylls. I thought he was the man, and I realized like he was staying at hotels and stuff.
Bro,
Broke
when
my
he
heart.
started taking celebrities out, oh man.
There's some funny stuff. Like I think he did one with Will Ferrell. That was. What were you
Well,
saying?
fair.
I was gonna say Marshawn Lynch.
He took Marshawn, dude.
Yeah, it was
That's
hilarious.
the funniest.
And he brought Skittles for him.
I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Exactly.
One of the funniest human beings of all time. All right, let's take a look at some ball pythons. What we have here is a pastel butter fire. So this has a. How is that possible? And it not being leucistic?
What?
Doesn't butter and fire make Lucy?
No, sir.
Butter and fire makes
Huh?
butter. Melted butter.
Butter and fire makes melted butter, yeah. I mean, you could call it a melted butter if you want. Now, butter is a part of the blue-eyed Lucy allele. Butter works with lesser, Mojave, even bamboo.
What about fire?
Fire
Is that black eye?
Is black eye.
Black eye, that's it. Yes,
I don't
yes.
think there's anything else other than what is it? Fire that's within the black-eyed Lucy allele.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
you do have to breed that to another fire if you want black-eyed leucistics.
Yeah, guys, I love leucistic snakes. I've had a number. I've had a leucistic pine snake, which was super cool. I had a leucistic monocled cobra. Tyler actually has that now. I think that snake's actually fairly famous.
Cool.
Yeah, I had that before I moved to New York. Then I sold it back to dad, and then I think Tyler bought it. But yeah, so this guy can make quite a bit.
Yeah.
Pastel, obviously, you can go super pastel. If you went to another pastel. Butter fire. So you can make black. This snake can make black eye and blue eye leucistics.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Or you can try to make one that has both and see what happens.
Mind blowing.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mind blowing.
Male super entry.
Yeah, that thing's. And she always does super cool stuff to pattern. And that's why I grabbed this guy. I really like the pattern he's got. So, male super inchy spider. Look at that. Absolutely wild. Super reduced pattern on that thing.
It almost looks like a super inchy pied, but there's no white on it. It's kind of strange.
So, super inchy spider male.
Mm-hmm.
Spider's dominant gene, obviously, right?
Basically.
Or is it technically, is it codon? But you can't obviously do anything with it?
So it's technically a codon, but you go spider to spider, and you get a super spider, and the baby just usually isn't viable, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
You know.
That's the way it goes. He'll make a islanded Dr. Moreau
What?
situation. Never mind.
Sorry, that went over my head.
It's a horrible movie. What you got?
I got a little what's called leopard tortoise here. This guy's real cute. Leopard tortoises, or is it giant leopard tortoises? Giant leopard tortoises are like the 4th largest tortoise in the world. But leopards, I don't know. I don't think leopards get all that.
So
big.
there's I think what you're talking about is the pardalis, or is that this? And then the other one's Babcock-eye?
Caca? I'm very immature. Yeah.
It's something like that. I don't think these guys get giant.
No, but these guys are super cool.
They get to 12 inches.
Oh yeah, not big at all.
Little football.
Yeah. They're mainly herbivores, so pretty easy to take
This
care
one doesn't
of.
have any spots in the middle. How
There's a few.
cute.
Yeah, here. Why don't you show them?
The
Yeah,
variety.
some nice contrast there.
Yeah,
Little
we got
variety.
a few ones with different patterns. Yeah, we got that guy. That's kind of like the middle ground right here. He's got a few spots, some empty saddles. And then you got this guy who's got more of a busy pattern. He's got spots in every saddle. Very nice scoots on this guy. And then you got this guy who's like looking almost hypo. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got that obviously because he's significantly lighter than the other ones. Dante Snapper is asking how much are they? So we have split scoot ones.
No, we don't. They're out.
Never mind, we have only perfect ones, and they are $225.
Mm-hmm.
$225, you get yourself 10% off one of those bad boys with the code SPRINGFLING10 at checkout. Dang, Wickabella coming in with the knowledge tonight, dropping some animal facts.
The leopard tortoise is a
We're getting metric and standard, dude. Measurements, pretty impressive.
Now, Wickabella, question: is that the giant leopard tortoise, or is that the normal leopard tortoise?
I guess it's the fourth largest.
The giant? That guy isn't. If you only get 12 inches.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I think there's like different leopard tortoises. I think.
Really, the fourth largest?
Yeah.
Because you got Galapagos,
Yes. Aldabra.
Aldabra, Sulcata.
And then giant leopard. I believe.
I don't know.
Well, this is Wikipedia saying.
Wickabella, tell us. What's the fourth largest tortoise? I know the Burmese brown mountains get pretty big too, I think.
Russian leopard. Okay.
That's what most Russian people upholster their couch with.
Tortoises.
No, leopard. They're like gold and gaudy things. They're like Italians.
Yeah. We got one more ball python here to show off. This is a female albino pastel spot nose. Wow. And it just looks like an albino.
Don't say that, Josiah. Trying to sell these guys.
But no, it's still a super cool specimen. You know, you see this thing has really nice contrast. Its patterning is like outlined with this kind of orange marking, so it's pretty unique. And it's got like some blushing on the side that's coming up. But yeah, no, this guy's super cool. It's got that
The bird snakes.
trademark spot nose patterning on the head. Super cool. Add this guy to your albino projects.
What is the most expensive animal for sale today? The most expensive animal we have over here is definitely the fly river turtle. They're $9.50, but you can save 10% off, which is $95.
Oh, or they get.
They get what?
Don't you do the toga rain frog thing? Like.
Oh, yes. How do you want to do that? Alicia is telling me to give you guys free animals if you buy stuff, which I'm inclined to do.
First person.
The first person to buy a fly river turtle, I will give 5 Togo rain frogs for free. 5 for free. So if you want to do that, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to get a fly river turtle. You're going to put it in your cart. You're going to use the code SPRINGFLING10 at checkout to save 10% off, which is $95. And then I'm also going to give you 5 Togo rain frogs for free. So if you're looking to do that, you let me know. I'll take care of you right now. Centipede, aren't you excited? Yes, Stacy, of course, we're incredibly excited for you. We're excited for you guys. Literally the biggest centipede I've ever seen in my entire life. It's an absolute monster. Michael, we will do a live spin coming up soon.
That was a big sigh.
I don't, why did you sign like that? It made me feel bad. Stay tuned, Michael. We'll be doing a spin soon. Yeah, let me know. You can save $95 off a fly river turtle. Get the coolest turtle in the world. It'll give you 5.
Or maybe we could do 5 names on the wheel for them.
Or 5 names on the wheel.
Or 3.
I'll let you choose. Choose your own. This is choose your own adventure book. Remember those? Do you remember those? Who's that? Who goes there?
Who's trying to steal my smoothie?
What? I'll give you 5 names on the wheel, or 5 Togo rain frogs with your flat river order. Stacy, no, there's no free shipping. I don't know why. No, there is no free shipping.
Check out this piece of living spaghetti.
Dude,
Living
is that
spaghetti.
living spaghetti? Go ahead and tell us about that vine snake.
I think you're more equipped Because I honestly
Okay.
don't know much about these guys.
Yeah, Donovan's line saying super cool. Technically rear fang colubrid. You know, they're going to be very similar to the venom wise
This is the exact one.
to the Asian vine snake. And these guys are lizard eaters. Super easy to keep. And Dan told me this thing is eating like an absolute monster.
Super narrow head there.
Yeah, super narrow head. There are arboreal species, obviously. These guys love to get tangled up in like vines and branches and stuff like that. They're tropical species, and they will crush anoles all day.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the exact snake that you'll be getting.
It's the exact one, and like I said, Dan said that thing's been eating like an absolute beast. Yes, they are technically mildly venomous, but if you got bit by it, it'd be like, which first of all they don't bite, but if you did get bit by it, it'd be something akin to like an ant bite. So.
Let's go back to that Hog Island.
Oh yes, the Hog Island. Super cool. Unfortunately, super rare these days. Species of boa. I told Austin we got these in today, and he said he considered keeping one as a personal pet, which he never does. This is actually his favorite species of snake, the Hog Island boa. And for whatever reason, over the last 10 years or so, they just have not really been around. Absolutely incredible. These guys stay smaller, I do believe. So if you're looking for a boa that doesn't get 12 foot, this would definitely be about as cool as an option as you can go with for sure. Timothy Bailey's asking to see a highway ball python. We did not bring one of those, did we?
We didn't, but we should have a female available.
Yeah, I can run over and grab one next door for sure. Yeah, check it out. Hog Island boa. We only got 4 of these guys in it. Like I said, we haven't had them in probably 10 years or so. I haven't seen them in a long time, but they are a super, super cool species of snake.
Moment of silence for the snake.
What snake?
The one you're holding.
Why moment of silence?
Because we got quiet.
Did something tragic happen?
No, it's just beautiful.
Stay in focus.
It's like when you're at a museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Yes. Silence. Super cool. Hog Island boa. Anderson, no, we do not have any Gila monsters, unfortunately. Still got the vine. Do you have any pastel freeways? I don't think so. I know we got a ton of that stuff in that. Is it gravel allele?
We might have a pastel gravel. Yes.
I believe freeway is yellow belly asphalt.
Yellow belly asphalt. It's a yellow belly allele, right?
Yes.
Yeah, yellow belly allele.
But no, we have a highway for that, which I think someone else is gunning for. So you might want to scoop that up if you're interested. Unless it's the same person asking.
Oh, we do have albino gravel. Is that cool?
Does it look cool? I mean, it looks like an albino, but it makes cool things.
Johnny, you let me know. Wait, we don't have anything freeway, do we?
No.
No.
Just the highway.
Yeah, if you want, Johnny, I'll go ahead and grab you the.
What's the difference between a
freeway.
freeway and a highway ball python?
I don't know.
Just
Just a different combination of genes. I'm not sure what they're
freeway is a yellow belly asphalt, I believe. However, a highway is a yellow belly gravel.
They're all streets.
They're all streets. Yeah.
They're all some kind of street.
all roads lead to yellow belly. We got some baby turtles here.
Go ahead and show those. What was the other ball python? Highway?
Yeah, just a highway thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
Tim, I'll go ahead and grab a highway for you real quick.
Are these just those?
Those are albinos. That is our second auction, a 2-pack of albino reddies.
Yeah, we got some albino reddies, hypo albino. And as you can see, these guys are pretty cool. They have like almost translucent eyelids. And this guy is super cool. Very pink limbs, as you can see, with the yellow belly.
This is our albino.
Albino.
So this is our next auction, starting in about 6 minutes for a 2-pack as well.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then we have 2 here, so I assume these are the exact 2 that you'll be bidding on. This one has a little bit more defined pattern to it. Both of them feel very healthy. Look at his little face, so cute.
So cute.
Can you bring out the lizards? Johnny says highway is yellow belly gravel, freeway is yellow belly asphalt. or as Mute Station Creation would call it, asphalt. Yes, exactly. You got it, Johnny. Lizards. So as far as lizards go, we don't have like a ton of stuff, but we do have some crested geckos. Now, I did used to work a lot with crested geckos. Oh, let me switch camera here real quick. I did used to work a lot with crested geckos. Here we have a quad stripe as well as a lily white pinstripe. These guys are pretty cool. Ever get any fancy mantises? Not super often do we get mantises. With that being said, I do believe we get them in on occasion, like orchid mantises as well as like Chinese mantises. But yeah, we got this little quad stripe here, and this guy is actually really cool because he's got that kind of gray base, and he's got that like kind of neon orange patterning on his back and his sides. So
And this is the exact one that you'll be receiving as well.
okay, is this one an auction?
No.
No, okay. But yeah, this guy's super cool. You don't usually see that neon orange patterning like that on these guys. So definitely a cool little crested gecko there. I agree. I love cresties. They are a great animal, especially for new pet owners. They're very simple to take care of, and you know, you can feed them just the crested gecko diet, or you can mix it up and feed them insects on occasion if you want them to grow a little bit faster.
Yeah, and they're also a great breeding project. They're super easy to breed. They're so easy to breed that my friend David has actually made a career out of it.
Yes.
Yeah, they're super easy to breed. They produce eggs often. You usually keep them in like one male, two female, and they will have eggs consistently. They have them just about every month. So super fun breeding project if you're looking to do something like that.
Yeah.
What else we got? Is that the lily?
Yeah, we got a little
Nice.
lily white here.
I have a phantom kneecap. Red phantom kneecap?
Interesting.
What does that mean?
I don't know what kneecap means.
Maybe it's
To be honest.
autocorrect.
It could be autocorrect. Red phantom, red refers to the base coloration, and phantom refers to the patterning. Refers to the patterning, I believe. It usually removes a lot of it. Come here.
Come in.
So this guy is a lily white. You can see it's got that nice full cream back going all the way down from its
Do you
head
want that,
all the way
Sam?
to its tail.
Yeah.
And then I would call that probably at least a harlequin with that patterning on the side. And then you see it has some little white streaks going down the side. If I can get it to stay, one might consider that a tiger because of that pattern running down from the dorsal down to the lateral. There we go. So super cool crested gecko there. Oh, he just has white dots on his teeth. That makes sense.
Oh, cool.
I'm looking for a Wahlberg.
I was trying to read that a minute ago. We're gonna go second grade and sound this out syllable by syllable. Pseudo Creobotra. What's that?
Wahlberg guy.
Wahlberg guy. I don't know what that is.
Marky Mark?
Dude, you ever seen The Happening?
Wahlburgers?
Mark Wahlberg talks to a fern. It's hilarious. It's the funniest. It's not a comedy, but it's the funniest thing you'll ever see.
Ever seen Ted?
I have. I like that.
That's a good
That's a
one.
very funny movie. Anything that has a Boston accent in, I'm going to like because I like the sensibility of people from Boston.
Right.
Very funny.
Doing great, so cute. That's great to hear, Debbie. Yeah. Do you want to show off that highway real
Yes. Who wanted to see? Was it Johnny?
quick? I think it was Johnny.
Yeah. So same as
That
one
was
of
Timothy.
Oh, Tim Bailey. That's right. So here's the highway. I assume they get the street names because it looks like they have like that looks like the center lines, doesn't it?
What's your street name?
It's I was trying to think of something, but I couldn't.
Little Pete.
It's Lil Pete.
Yeah, they get that name because of the yellow lines that are running down the center of his back. It looks like what are they called? Partition lines?
Yeah.
I think that's what they're called.
What's your street name?
J Money.
J Money. That was
Yeah.
good. I wish I thought of something like that. I was trying to, but drew a blank. Yeah, there you go, Tim. That's the only one we have. He's in deep shed, obviously, as you can see right now. So as soon as he gets out of that, those colors will be.
This is a female, and this is the exact animal.
That was, you know, when like a little kid goes to present something, they're like, and this, and this, and this, and that.
Yep.
This made me think of that. I wish I could explain it better. It might have been funny.
Maybe you had like a presentation board.
Yeah. And my name is Peter, and I'm 6 years old, and I go to Central Park Elementary School. Thank you. Just made me think of something like that. I don't know why.
Interesting. What is this?
Anyway,
Bird snake?
that is a bird
Did
snake.
we show this off yet?
We did not.
This is cool.
This is a super cool snake. It's super niche.
Is it niche?
It's niche. He's chill though.
She.
She's chill. We have a
Sheila.
baby male. Yeah, this is a really interesting colubrid. I'd never even heard of these guys before. But when I was grabbing them today, I'm like, dude, this thing is awesome. I think South American or Central American colubrid.
This is South American.
South American.
Oh, they're found in Trinidad. Fun fact.
Fun fact, they're from Trinidad. Bird snake, don't know anything about them.
Shout out to all the
They
Trinidadians
eat bird
in the chat.
eggs.
Shout out Trinidad and tobacco.
All the Trinidadians.
Tobacco?
What is it?
Tobago.
I'm in trouble.
Billy Joe Dawes wants to see the Indo tree boa.
Not a
You
problem.
want to show that off real quick for old Billy Joe?
Yeah, Billy Joe. This is actually a really nice one. If you're going to get one, I would definitely get this one. They don't always all have like this really nice dorsal striping like that. Sometimes it's more of like just like a broken pattern, but this one's got a real nice stripe on it.
Would you say the one on our ad is more of like a consistent,
I don't remember what the photo. Yeah.
like dark?
Like that's more generally what they look like.
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. Yeah,
So
the
this
striped
one-
ones like this, like for like Indo tree boa people, like that's generally the type of pattern that they're looking for. What's up, Okako?
That's probably a male. We'd have to double check it though to be sure.
Yeah. I'm not great at. You gotta look for the spurs, I believe, on these guys.
Yeah.
I've just never been good at doing that. Dan's good at doing it though.
Yeah, he is. Can you just like run your finger kind of along?
Is it the same with regular boas?
No, not for most of them.
I didn't feel anything. I think it's.
Think so?
This snake is at 800, I believe.
The bird snake?
Yes.
8?
It's a
So
little
you'll
bit
get
big for
10%
the
off
macro,
tonight.
but-
10% off. Akako, this is Josiah, my special guest host tonight. Josiah Akako is a, dude, you're about to be in a lot of trouble.
Hi, Kako.
This is an arboreal snake, so
There we go.
she probably wants to be tall.
Yeah, so Dan was telling me these guys eat a lot of birds in the wild, hence the name, but this one's been crushing rodents for him. He said he started scenting, it took him a while, but now she's taking rodents regularly. Like an
I
absolute
think they can
beast.
eat eggs too.
Eggs?
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
quail eggs, maybe?
You could probably do chicken. Well,
Maybe a chicken egg.
yeah, maybe, definitely quail egg, maybe a smaller chicken egg. But yeah, like I said, Dan said it's she's been housing rodents. So if you're down with that, then there you go.
Hey, TB. I'm glad your baby black house snake is doing well for you. Billy Joe wants free shipping.
Billy Joe wants free
You've
shipping.
been spoiling these people.
We have been.
Jeez.
We have been. I think we came out the gate last time. Some free shipping.
You wanna
You
show
had
off
to
that,
be there.
red eye real quick?
The red-eyed tree frog. This is one of the animals we're giving away tonight for one lucky customer who has placed an order for a live animal. Classic. Even if you don't know what a red-eyed tree frog is, I guarantee you've seen one in like a picture or like a poster or painting, something like that.
Yeah. They are.
Iconic animal.
Yeah, they're like the poster boy for
Yeah.
exotic animals.
Yeah, or just like tropical like environments. You'll see a beach and there'll be like a red-eyed tree frog on a branch somewhere.
Yeah.
Classic, a staple of the industry. Look at him go.
Oh, Also of the Amazon rainforest.
For the Amazon what?
Amazon forest. Did I say tree?
Tree forest.
I got the frog in the name.
Amazon tree forest.
There's trees in the forest.
I think that's the definition.
Oh!
Holy crap!
He launched.
That boy sent it.
He's right here.
We turned off the whole show like Cole did that one time.
Oh my goodness, Crystal. I guess you just do what you're doing. You just nag her until she gives in.
Whoa, whoa. How do I
Sorry,
make my
Crystal,
mom
that
get me a
gets you
snake?
blocked.
Alright, here's what you do, Crystal. Here's what you do. You create a synthetic identity. You open a $1,000 line of credit, and then you buy Fly River Turtle.
Oh, a cockroach.
Whoa, whoa, Congo was coming out the gate swinging.
I like it. I like the aggression.
Oh gosh. Oh,
What up?
nothing.
Alright, so here we got a couple of leopard geckos for you guys to take a look at. So we have just kind of a normal
I'm so
Sorry.
excited.
Sorry.
what would be considered like a tangerine. This is like a classic right here. And it's a real healthy little guy. You can see its tail is nice and fat. Got lots of nutrients in there. These guys can go quite a while without
These are out of
water
stock.
and food.
Is this a normal?
No, it's a normal.
Okay.
Uh-oh, is that stock?
This is a normal.
It's a normal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so this
Normal
guy's-
tans are something more.
Yeah, these guys are one of the more common animals in the pet trade. These guys, you know, they're one of the staple first pets. Like I said, they can go quite a while without food and water. With that being said, you don't want to really make them go a long time. You do want to offer them food, probably at least 2 or 3 times a week. But yeah, these guys are really cool. And then the other leopard gecko we got here is a striped snow. This guy's real cool. You know, with leopard geckos, they come in quite a wide variety of colors and pattern indications. And this guy is just a really cool example of a striped snow. You can see on its sides here, it's got that white running up the sides, and then on the back, it's got that solid black with the stripe running down the dorsal.
My comment.
What did you say?
He said, "What's the cheapest thing?" I said, "Fly River Turtle." He said, "That's not what I mean."
So yeah, these guys are super cool. I love leopards. They're basic.
Classic.
They're a classic. Yeah.
A classic.
Can't beat a classic.
One of the things that helped build the industry, those guys, bearded dragons, ball pythons, emperor scorpions, which are on sale tonight for only 55 bucks, which is 35% off. First time they've been in the industry, in the country for 10 years or so. What else do we have on sale tonight? Nicaraguan tiger rats are 25% off. That's $100 off. Emperor scorpions, like I said, are 35% off. Black web flying frogs, super cool tree frog. Those guys are 25% off. Togo rain frogs are buy one get one free. And then our red beak snakes are 50% off, so only 25 bucks. What's up, Michael Willis?
I have a question for Billy Joe. Did she want that exact Indonesian tree boa?
Yes, we can definitely make that happen for you.
What's a Rhacocorpus? Rhacophorus.
Rhacophorus. What's that, a cockroach?
Yes.
Yes.
Can I have the
Did you make the order?
Yeah.
There you go, Billy Joe, just for you.
Congratulations, Billy Joe, on the Indo tree boa.
Ryan, Chicago, you kill me with the scientific. I don't know what these things are.
Chicago, you gotta remember, we're simpletons. You gotta speak
Well,
to us
the
in
Ryan
simple
Barney.
terms.
That's the black web.
Oh.
They're 25% off. Come on, killing me.
Tree frog
You
starter
guys
kit.
have a
Let me
starter
see.
kit like that for tree frogs?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, search tree frog setup on the website, that, and we'll have something pop up for you.
Make it 50. I like the hustle.
like the hustle. Porcelain can't.
I like the hustle, but no.
I'm gonna link the tree frog setup for Miles.
Alright, Miles, come in cool and hot. I was reading. Any cool anoles? I think we still have one of those, gold dust? What do we call those guys? Gold star?
Gold dust.
Gold dust.
Red hot chili pepper.
That one sold.
That was literally the mix of a professional wrestler. You didn't watch wrestling. Gold dust and obviously a band.
That's what we call them, though.
I know.
But yeah, those guys, and then I think we have some neotropical anoles.
We do. Cuban anoles if you want to get bit by something.
Cuban anoles, yeah.
Brown anole.
Anderson really wants to see a neotropical anole.
We didn't bring any to show, but we do have them available on our website.
Brian said, well, that's nice. I thought I would have auctioned with BP. Every time I refreshed the page, it said I was a high bidder. And it wasn't on the top of the list. Don't understand.
Let me see.
Brian, yeah, take a look at that. We do have an auto bid system. I don't know if...
Oh. This needs to get fixed, I think.
What happened?
Here.
Did I screw up the auction?
No, not you. But yeah, Brian, somebody wanted it at 123. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if she wanted it at 123.
Could you put two different color types of leopard gecko,
Yeah,
like
that's
male one color, female another color, together one tank? I believe leopard geckos in general are solitary animals. So for the most part, you're going to want to keep them individually, only putting them together when you're ready to breed them. So I don't think it's really recommended to keep them together. You know, you might run into some issues with them nipping each other's toes and possibly tails if you do that. Or you also run the risk of one of them just being stressed because they don't like being around other ones.
TD's asking how big are the blackout snakes we have. They're like 2 foot. That's more or less as big as they get. So super manageable as far as size wise.
And then Kelly's question.
Can you talk about your baby green tree pythons? What are they feeding on? How old are they? Get generally more information. Yeah, sure. So our baby green tree pythons are usually going to start off at fuzzy size. Some of the smaller ones generally you can do pinkies, but usually the ones we have are going to be big enough to eat on pinkies. I don't think we have any babies available right now. No babies right now, but obviously in our boreal species, as babies and juveniles, we're generally going to have the Bayak locality available, which is a little less handleable than some of the other locales. Nobody bought that Jayapura?
No,
Dude,
we
that's
need to show it
wild.
again. Show it again.
We're going to show that Jayapura, which is one of the most beautiful adult green trees I've seen. And unlike the Bayak, the Jayapuras are actually quite handleable. And in my opinion have nicer coloring to them. So this is you call this a subadult? Small adult?
I call it, yeah, at least a small adult.
Small adult Jayapura green tree python. And so 2 things that the Jayas are known for. One is that blue dorsal pattern, which is absolutely incredible on this one. The other one is for being one of the more handleable locales of green tree python. So if you hear things like Bayak, Manokwari, Jayapura, what else we got? Aru.
Manokwari, did you say that?
I said Manokwari. So what, guys? Those are all the same species of animal. They're just different islands that they come from, and for some reason, they have different traits, not just physically, like their color and pattern, things like that. They'll have different personalities. Like the Bayaks tend to be a little bit more defensive, a little nippier, where the things like Jayas and Arus tend to be a little bit more okay with being handled. This one's absolutely beautiful. Like we showed earlier, he does have this old injury here that I'm showing on camera right now. That's perfectly healed, and we've had him for a while. It eats like an absolute tank, and because of that minor imperfection, we've knocked $350 off the price. So he's only 400. I don't know the gender. Only 450. 450 for an absolutely incredible snake that has a beautiful, beautiful pattern on it.
Billy Joe, she was the one that purchased the Indonesian tree boa. She said, is it going to be okay in a 36 by 18 by 36 as an adult?
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's huge.
Yeah, so that's more than enough space for the Indo tree boa. Now, what I tell people is technically you can't go too big on an enclosure as long as you provide it with adequate hiding spaces. That way it can feel secure in its environment and it doesn't feel exposed. And as long as you're providing, some foliage and some hiding spots for it, it should do great in a 36 by 18 by 36. Yellow-headed dwarf geckos making a showing. I don't think we brought any to show them off, but yellow-headed dwarf geckos are super cool. Definitely check them out on our website.
I just saw his eye move. That was so cool. Yeah, guys, Jayapura, that's an incredible snake right there. That would make an excellent pet for somebody. Like I said, you got that minor old rib injury that's well healed, but because of that, we knocked a whole bunch of money off the price, and somebody would be very happy if they brought this home for them.
Yeah, great deal.
Can we show the baby bird snake?
Baby bird snake, yes, that is the male.
It's a male.
Baby bird.
Big bird. Little bird. Oh, he's bigger than I thought. Wow.
A few years ago, you had an iridescent snake. I believe it was a python. Do you have them available? You might be talking about a sunbeam snake. I think those are very iridescent. They're not pythons though, but they are super cool.
Or the Annery Brazilian.
That definitely wasn't it.
Oh.
Or a Mexican burrowing python,
Yeah.
Oh, those are cool.
which are the only pythons native to the New World.
Yep.
Pretty interesting. This is the baby bird snake that we have available. This one is a male. Do you know anything about these guys? I think we already talked about them.
Yeah, we did show the bigger female that we had. Yeah, these guys, they're a semi-arboreal colubrid from South America. They eat a lot of birds in the wild, but like I said, our snake guy Dan has gotten them onto rodents, and they've been crushing rodents for us. Super cool, super interesting, super niche snake. I'd never even heard of them before we got these two guys in. But if you're into like arboreal, semi-arboreal colubrids, bird snakes, super cool. When even getting garter snakes in. Like, we do breed Florida blue garters. I wish we got more species. Garters are one of my favorite snakes. There's so many different cool species out there that unfortunately we don't get. A lot of them are from the west coast, like obviously the San Francisco garter, that's the most famous one. They come with incredible reds and blues on them. There's also a really nice one called the Santa Cruz garter snake, which is like black and yellow. Topical reference from Alicia, a 10-year-old grab something.
Michael said he picked up a 10-gallon today. Any animal suggestions she can put inside?
Somebody in the chat named Ryan Gitman says something bicolor Mexican burrowing pythons. We get them from Nicaragua in the summer. Thank you, Ryan.
Thanks for ignoring my question.
What was the I was talking.
I was talking.
Well, I talked over you. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Michael said he picked up a 10-gallon. Any suggestions to put inside?
Oh, you know what would be great for that 10-gallon? Emperor scorpions. They're also one of our sale animals tonight. They're 35% off, which is only $55. And they've been out of the country for years, and we just got them back for the first time. If I could find one. Boom, there he is. One of the staples of the invert trade for many, many years. Gone for a while, but just back.
And on sale tonight.
And on sale tonight, if you're looking for a handleable scorpion, you could definitely always go. When I used to do parties back in the day, I would always bring a big emperor for the kids to hold. And only one time I had a kid get stung. That's a true story. It was her fault though.
Yep. Blame the kid.
She grabbed it, turned it upside down. I was like, as I was trying to stop her, and I could not stop her. But yeah, emperor scorpion, staple in the industry. Glows under black light. I forgot to bring the black light. I wish I brought that. That would have been cool to show you guys.
What do you have that's not nocturnal?
It's not nocturnal.
Snakes?
I don't know. I can't think of anything offhand. Not nocturnal.
What is this centipede doing?
Where?
Oh, the one that you over there.
It's cleaning itself.
We didn't show off these hermit crabs yet.
Oh yes.
Oh, the hermit.
We never. I don't know why. We
Hermit
just
crabs
never
are
had.
nocturnal.
Like
Well,
there,
way
there's
back in
two.
the day we got.
There's two things we like never had: hermit crabs and ferrets.
Yeah.
We never cared. I felt like it was like.
But when I say way back in the day, I'm talking like 15, 20 years.
Yeah, but like I felt like your dad was just like those were two things for some reason on principle he didn't want to carry. I don't know why. Maybe I just made that up in my head though. How much? Vicky's asking how much is the scorpion? Those guys, they're emperors. They're only $55 tonight. They're usually I think 85. So they're $30 off. Yeah, I can't think of anything that's diurnal. Offhand.
Yeah.
What do we have that's diurnal? Bearded dragon.
Bearded dragon.
Crested.
Cresties are pretty active at night.
Yeah.
You just hear them bang, bang, like jump into the side of their enclosure at night.
Yeah. Or anyone with leeches will know that at night they just hear them croaking away.
Yeah. What you got?
Yeah, I'm back to holding the viper bow. I like this guy. He's really cool. I'll show him again on the macro lens.
Related to the Indo tree bow that we were showing earlier, both in the same genus of Candoida.
I didn't know that.
Science, dude, science.
How much is the scorpion?
They're 55. Yep, I got them on that. Do you have blue anoles?
Oh,
I don't think so.
is that a different species of them, or is that just a variation of like a? Oh,
Tokay's going off. You guys hear that?
are we gonna show off any mammals?
Or not? Just
Here.
two Homo
Ready? Here they are.
Huh?
sapiens.
What's up, bro?
Homo sapien.
You
So
didn't know
scientific.
that
I
we're
know.
mammals?
No, I know. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're not for sale though. I mean, well, maybe depending on the price.
Everyone has a price. What did you say earlier?
What?
Something inappropriate.
I'm sure.
No, it was the age thing.
Age is just a thing.
I don't. That's
If
Your girlfriend will kill you if what, Michael?
you bought
Why
a
would-
human? I'm sure she would.
The iridescent python.
Oh.
The D. Alberts white lip. We actually just had those in last week or earlier this week.
Yeah.
Or no, last week. We sold out last week, but we get them in all the time. I'll just sign up for notifications, and we'll shoot you an email as soon as we get more.
We didn't spin yet.
We did not spin yet. I think we'll do a spin. We gotta do a spin. Gotta do a spin.
Okie dokie.
All right, guys. First spin coming up. What are we gonna give away here? Let's go ahead and give away
Pencoot.
a pencoot, also known as peninsula cooter. It's a little turtle.
Little turd.
Little turd. All right, guys. You are really liking that microphone.
Yeah. I'm just showing it off.
Where's this silly little goofball? Is he on the table? Yes, he's on the table. All right, guys, we're giving away a little cooter turtle, a little peninsula cooter. Look at that guy. Can you see him? Can you see him?
Garden tails. Oh, she sees the little hermits.
Yes, garden tails. Would you like to see a hermit crab? Check it out. We got crabs. If I can quote Mr. Krabs.
Jeez.
There was a guy.
Oh my gosh.
Were you that? You weren't there. Were you? You were. Was that the first year of COVID when it was just like you, me, Vorkin, and Tom Bailey, I think.
I believe.
There was a guy selling crabs. No, I'm not gonna tell this story. I'll tell this story. It's funny. At Daytona, this guy was selling crabs, and every single person that walked by him, he would yell, "I've got crabs." Every person. Didn't matter.
It was hilarious.
It was
every time.
for 3 days. We heard a man yelling, "I've got crabs."
I just spoke to him the other day.
Yeah.
How's he doing? Is he doing good?
He was cussing
Oh.
up the traffic.
What?
He was cussing up the traffic.
Good for him.
Yeah.
This is a phenomenal question. Johnny Novels is asking, Pac-Man or budget? That's a great question. For you guys that don't know, my first love in the reptile amphibian world was Pac-Man frogs.
Yeah.
That's what got me into everything. I had a bunch of Pac-Man frogs, and then I got budget frog. And I was like, holy crap, this is the pound for pound the most voracious predator in the world. They are absolute beasts. If you want to feed something that's gonna eat like an absolute monster, I love the budget frog. Budgets are, what's up? What's this one? Oh no.
What happened?
It's a centipede. It's a creepy little crawly. I love centipedes, but they do skeeve me out. Look at that thing. I don't even know what it is.
It's a Florida blue, I think.
No. This is from Thailand. We just got this guy in.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Right?
I thought they were bigger than
Is
that,
it?
but maybe it's a small one.
Well, they start small. I don't remember, but this is one of the ones. It's not listed yet. If you're into the peds, though, keep your eyes on the website. Tomorrow we'll have some absolutely incredible peds posted up there.
We don't have budgets in stock.
We don't have budgets right now.
What all
Dang.
snakes do you have? I just joined.
We got a whole bunch of snakes. We got ball pythons. We got.
Oh, we do have budgets. I'm sorry.
Never mind. We do have budgets.
I'll go. Do you want me to grab them?
Yeah, please. They are right across the hall. And then right after that, we're gonna go ahead and give away the peninsula we were ever talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But our garden tails, you want, sorry.
But yeah, as
Oh,
far
yeah,
as,
swear.
yeah, as far as snakes go, though,
Look at him holding on to this creepy friggin' invertebrate. He's got death grip, dude. Give me that.
you ever heard the meme that like everything eventually evolves into a crab?
The meme?
Yeah.
No. Is that the case?
It's a
Look at
very.
his eyes. Look at
Oh
his
my God!
eyes.
Look at that thing. It's a very
Dude.
common like convergent evolution thing. I think they
Uh.
call it. Any yellow geckos? Yes, we have yellow-headed geckos.
Don't pinch me.
Henderson. Just don't have any that we're showing off right now during the live show. Yeah, definitely have some available. Check them out on our website. Needs a bigger shell.
We just got this guy in, so hopefully he's touching me. I don't like it. Hopefully we'll be able to get him a bigger shell.
Wait, this I brought two because one of them, his legs are like
Oh, okay.
out there.
So why not just bring the one?
I don't know, but he looks fun.
He looks fun, apparently. Alright, whatever you say. Guys, this is budget frog. It might not look like it, but this thing is an absolute pound for pound one of the most savage animals you'll ever see.
Are they alive? Yeah, they're alive.
Check out that thing. You wouldn't think that this absolute goofball of an animal would have that you can
Oh, yeah.
see right through his entire body. This thing will, in a very short amount of time, will be able to eat pinkies. And he will gladly. They're absolute beasts when it comes to eating. Just like the Pac-Man frogs, their mouths open super wide and they will eat just about anything. They're super fun. They're fully aquatic like this, so you
Can we
keep
do
them.
live feeding? You think it'll eat?
You might.
Yeah.
Dude, look at this crab. This crab's itching to come out, dude.
Yeah, these guys and Pac-Mans are just basically mouths with legs and arms.
Yes. Their torso is
Yes, pretty much. Is it those guys, or is it like bullfrogs that will eat prey that's like as big as themselves, and they'll like hold it in their mouths while like they partially digest it and then eat the rest of it?
That is, I don't know, but that is probably the worst way to die I've ever heard of.
Probably.
Get digested alive just a little bit, and then the rest of you will be consumed. I had a budget frog that was probably about this big, way back in the day, and I shouldn't have done this, looking back, but I was like, I wonder if this thing can eat an adult mouse alive. And sure enough, he could. And he ate a mouse that was probably a third the size of his total body mass, which it was insane. He had this giant bulge like sticking out of his side,
Oh man.
and then took the biggest poop you've ever seen.
Lightweight.
Biggest.
What?
Lightweight.
What was that?
That's Ronnie Coleman.
Oh, the weightlifter guy?
Yeah.
I don't get the reference.
No?
Sorry.
You gotta look up some Ronnie Coleman videos.
Is he
man.
funny?
Oh, that dude is hilarious.
He's a black dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've
He's
heard
like-
of him.
He's like a legend of the bodybuilding community.
Yeah.
And his trademark is he does a lift. He goes, lightweight, baby!
Louis you said fully aquatic?
Yeah, it's fully aquatic. Yeah, you set them up. Usually we do like a whisper filter, something like that, just to keep the water clean. And we usually like to do like water as deep where he can like put his feet and extend his legs completely, and then just have like the top bits of his eyes poke out at the top of the water. That's more or less how they like it.
What's a terror boa?
I would assume tree boa.
Oh, okay.
Spin.
Billy Joe, didn't you already get?
Yeah, she got the tree boa.
Oh yeah, you already got a tree boa.
She
So
said she was
The
debating.
debate's over.
oh, you were debating costumes. I see.
Oh, yeah.
Understood. Anyway, we're gonna spin and go ahead and give away a peninsula cooter to one lucky. How many gallons? Dude, they don't need a ton of. A 10-gallon is more than enough room, even for a full-sized goofball. I named mine Loogie because I thought they looked like snot, which I thought was great. So you can steal that. Go ahead and steal that. Get it, buddy. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Give away a peninsula cooter, Alicia. Look at all those names. So if you see names on this wheel, these are people that have placed orders for live animals, and we're going to go ahead and give away a turtle to one of those lucky.
I keep forgetting to change the speed on this thing.
I was just going to spin me right round, baby, right round like a record.
Yeah.
Tech fan, you just got to buy a live animal. Michael Bratcher, congratulations.
Leave your order number in the chat.
Order number in the chat to claim that victory. You just won turtle, sir. Congratulations to you. How much on the budget, sir? 55? 55 bucks, I believe.
Yes.
$55 for a beautiful budget frog, dude. This crab is active, dude. This boy crabbing left and right. Look at his little eyes, dude. I love the eyes on these and like conchs. You ever see the like adorable little eyes that like come out of it's so funny?
Yeah.
So funny. Look at his little goofy eyes. I don't know anything about hermit crabs. Like somebody said he needs a bigger shell. Like I would never have known that.
Yeah, their bodies aren't really supposed to be sticking out like that. They should be.
We're gonna get him.
completely in the
I'm gonna
shell.
go down to Deerfield Beach and get him a bigger shell.
We're gonna find shells, I promise.
Michael Bracker says I get crab. Okay.
We have a lot of scorpions, Vicky.
Did you sell the scorpion, Vic? Yeah, we have a ton of scorpions available.
With that
So-
being said, can I do some order shout-outs for these guys that were on the wheel?
Absolutely.
We've got, obviously, Michael that just won the Peninsula Cooter. He got a baby red-beaked snake.
Shout out.
We've got Lucas. He got 3 baby red-beaked snakes. Took advantage of our sale. He got a Suriname ground boa, golden gecko, a baby Florida bark scorpion, and a green anole.
Michael would like to see his peninsula cooter.
We also have a Chris. He purchased a Lime Rio Grand Red Ear Slider. We have Christine. She also purchased 3 Emperor Scorpions.
Shout out.
Cody also purchased an Emperor Scorpion.
Shout out. Emperor
We
Scorpions.
have Billy Joe. She purchased a Indonesian tree boa. And
Shout
Danny just placed his order for 5 black-webbed flying tree frogs and 6 red-eye tree frogs.
That is a sick order. Who was that?
Danny.
Thank you so much,
Oh.
Danny. Taking advantage of our sale on the black web flying frogs. 25% off. How many did he get?
He got... What? He got 5.
Brain just went into airplane mode.
How many frogs did?
How many black webs?
Mr.
5.
Samuel?
That means he saved 125%.
Yes, he got 11 frogs total.
Is that how percentages work?
For me, yes. He saved what would have been. That makes sense, doesn't it? 25%? That's 125%.
I guess. That math.
Math, dude. Math is what's for dinner.
When are you guys restocking Western Hogs on your website? We're getting...
Probably tomorrow, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, that's where they were going today.
I don't think they got anything.
I think they were
Hmm? Yeah. We're just keeping them? I don't know.
I don't
Sorry.
know.
Hopefully soon.
I don't know.
Sign up for notifications. We'll let you know.
Yeah, but hogs usually, most snakes, they tend to lay eggs early summer and then they tend to hatch out mid to late summer. So we will probably have hogs starting June, July is when we'll have a good amount of them. So
Baby says the site won't let you in for auctions? What's happening?
Are you still elite? Did it expire?
Yeah, make sure your membership's still good. Also, sometimes our website has like caching issues. Maybe you might need to try a new device, something like that. What, dude? Oh, but the budget frog was just swimming so hard. I want to show his little legs kicking. Swim.
Just spreads them.
Swim. He sprawled out. He was just swimming real hard. It was very funny. What you got there, Josiah?
Yeah, I got a Stewart's milk snake to show off. These guys just have super vibrant colors. Do you know what it's technically called when an animal imitates a venomous animal?
Is that convergent?
Or is it just imitation?
I don't know. Because I know that there's that, it's like a cat-like thing on Madagascar that looks like a cat, but it's not a cat, and they called it, like, I think, convergent evolution.
Interesting.
I think. I might be making that up.
Anyone in the chat know what it's called?
Do you guys know?
Peter, can you
Like
sex
when,
that Jaya?
Yeah.
Like when butterflies have like what looks like owl eyes on their wings?
Yeah.
Or like these guys that look like
Camouflage?
super-
I think it's a male, actually. It's a male.
It's a male.
Camouflage?
No, it's not
No,
camouflage.
camouflage is when they use their color / pattern to hide in their environment.
What did you say?
When animals like milk snakes, you know, they look like
Another
Coral
animal.
a
snake.
coral snake, which is highly venomous. Or
That butterfly or moth that has, it looks like owl eyes on its wing.
yeah, someone in the chat, I'm sure will say exactly what it is. We got some smart people in our chat.
Mimicry? Wait, no. That's the same thing.
Mimicry? Is it?
I don't know. I'm looking things up.
Okay.
Somebody let us know, please.
Someone, please help us. But yeah, this guy's super cool. You can see the vibrant red, black, and kind of creamy yellows.
Yeah, I think it is. It says animals that look like other animals use a strategy called mimicry to deceive predators or prey.
There you go, mimicry. So, great example of mimicry in this guy right here.
Right?
But not venomous. But still a super cool snake. Technically, some of you I'm sure know this, that milk snakes are technically a type of king snake. Red to black, venom and blacks. Interesting. Yeah, there's a few different handy-dandy little rhymes like that to help you memorize which ones are dangerous. Convergent evolution.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I thought convergent evolution was when two animals developed a similar trait but from different lineages. Like, for example, insects developed wings first, and then birds developed wings after. That's as I understand it, at least. Yeah, exactly. That's another one. What's a specific term for different animals? Okay, cool. Botany Bob. I like that name.
That is a cool name.
What is botany?
It's study of plants.
Oh, that's cool.
I think that's pretty sure that's right.
And then
It is mimicry, a specific term for different animals.
I was right. Google was right.
I was right. She looked it up. Yeah, Stuart, we should be getting some new tortoises in soon season for those guys as fast approaching. Guys, I just got word, since you guys have been demanding it.
oh.
You've been demanding, what?
Are we caving?
I am caving.
Are we spoiling the people again?
We are spoiling the people. Guys, we're going to do a free shipping code for live animal orders over $200 for 10 minutes, starting in 1 minute. So, go ahead and get your carts filled and get yourself some free shipping for any live animal order over $200 for the next 10 minutes. So, go ahead and let us know in the chat what you're looking to take advantage of that free shipping code with for the next 10 minutes. So go ahead and strike while the iron's hot. Get yourself some free shipping. And there you go. I'm susceptible to peer pressure. You can peer pressure me into things like that. So there you go. Get ready.
Do drugs, kids.
What? No, don't do that.
What are you saying? What time is it? 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
What time is it? 20?
Yeah, it's
Till 20?
No, it's. What did you
Oh.
say? 20.
What?
Not, he got offended when I said 20 o'clock.
Oh, 20 o'clock. 2000?
2000 hours? 2000 hours? What?
Wait,
What's
20?
happening
20 is 8, yeah?
Are you having
Yeah.
a stroke?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
is it?
I
How do you
am.
say 8 o'clock in military time? Oh, who's having a stroke now, guy? It's 20. Who cares?
Yeah, it's
8
just
o'clock
Oh,
p.m.
yes,
Eastern
the
time.
Apex herpetoculture, it is a male Jayapura.
Would it be 2,000?
2,100 hours?
2,100 hours.
That's a lot of
20,
hours.
yeah, 2,000 hours. That doesn't sound right. No.
No. Sorry. 2020? Are we sure?
Huh?
I'm calling Drew. Then he's gonna act like I'm dumb. Which is what he always does.
Yeah, look, 20 o'clock is what time? That's an actual Google thing.
What does it say?
8 o'clock.
No, say, how do you say 8 o'clock in military time?
2000?
2000.
Put
Put
your
your
own
own.
speaker.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I can't surprise him like that. It can't be 2000. 2000.
Yeah, it's 20.
It's just 2000. 20. What the heck?
Is there a reason why this stuff is in there?
No.
It's just stuff we use space for.
This didn't help me.
Is there a code for the free shipping?
Yeah.
What is it?
Oh.
Guys, we're out of swords today.
Free ship 327.
Free ship 327 at checkout. Free ship 327. That's the
Yeah.
date, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you can get free shipping for any live animal order over $200.
2000
I
hours.
was bullied. It's
What the
2000.
heck? That doesn't sound right. It doesn't.
Of course, it
sound-
doesn't sound right.
Why you bullying me?
Why what?
Why you bullying me?
Who?
You don't remember? He's all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah.
Why you bullying me?
Yeah, he actually said that once when me and him, we were talking about
Minus
meme
20.
wars earlier. I destroyed him. When me and him got in a meme war, he thought he was winning, and then I came back with a nuke and actually put on a t-shirt. And he said, "What?" I showed it to him. He goes, "I'm not going to describe what the meme was because it's very inappropriate." He goes, "Why you do this to me?"
It's not supposed to sound right. Because
All right. Yeah, guys. Free ship 327. You get yourself free shipping.
Guys, I know how to calculate the time. I just don't know how to say it. Bless you.
Oh, thank you. Excuse me.
thank you, Debbie. I appreciate it.
Yes, we know. We know how to calculate it.
I know how to calculate it, I
Don't
just
know
don't know
how
how
to
to
say
say it.
What
Like
you got there?
100 hours sounds right, but 2,000 hours doesn't sound right.
Agreed.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a. Is this a Nicaraguan?
That is a Nicaraguan tiger rat. That is one of our sale animals tonight. He's $100 off. Get yourself a sweet rat snake. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Josiah had a sneezing attack today in the office. I think he had 8 sneezes in a row. I was actually concerned for his health.
yeah, your heart stopped in like for a whole minute.
Might have been a world record.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How many sneezes does it take for your heart to stop?
completely. Your heart stops every time you sneeze.
That's a wives' tale for sure.
No,
That can't
it's
be
true.
right.
No way.
Yeah, it is.
Google that right
Okay.
now. Absolutely
That
not.
has the same energy as if you keep your eyes open when you sneeze. Your
Your
eyeballs
eyeballs will fall
will
out.
pop out. Yeah.
I actually heard on a podcast today, this comedian was like, says sometimes
Oh.
if pugs sneeze, their eyeballs fall out.
I mean,
that I believe.
yeah,
That
I
is
believe
definitely
that.
possible, right?
Okay, it says no, your heart does not stop. However, your heart rhythm may briefly change due to the pressure changes in your chest during your sneeze.
Wow.
There you go. There you go.
But
folks.
you may pass out though. It says. So,
From sneezing?
yes.
Oh, Fair enough.
So.
Make sure you keep some members around for daytime.
We'll try. No promises, though, unfortunately. Has anybody taken advantage of the free shipping code yet?
Let me see.
Y'all using free shipping?
It's gonna expire in 5 minutes.
Guys, we only got 5 minutes left. Go ahead and take advantage of that. Because you bullied me.
I appreciate it.
Doing a great job.
Oh, Eric bought that Jaya.
Oh, shout Eric I?
Yes.
Eric I that boy loves Arboreals. Shout out Eric. He's bought many excellent arboreal animals from us.
Eric,
We also got that Fly River. You want to show that again with
Oh,
the free
absolutely.
shipping?
Eric
Watch
just,
out. What? No, nothing going on.
Eric just purchased this beautiful Jaipur. Congratulations, Eric. I'm going to show it off just to make you guys jealous for a little bit.
Y'all got FOMO yet or what?
Beautiful animal. Enjoy it.
FOMO.
How about instead of the Togo? Oh, the highway ball python. Tim wants the Fly River, but with that highway ball python. Would you do that?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Give him
Instead of the Togo rain frogs.
a highway?
Yeah.
I can't. No, man,
No?
I can't do
Oh,
that.
man.
Sorry, brother.
Dang.
I can't give
I
away
tried.
a $150 snake. But bro, you can save $95 off this guy with our promo code tonight, Spring Fling 10, and get yourself the coolest and also the cutest turtle out there. Look at his little pink nose. Guys, this is a Fly River turtle. If you don't know, it's the closest thing to a sea turtle you can ever own. It's a fully aquatic. You can see he's got flippers just like a sea turtle, but they are freshwater. Absolutely incredible species.
He's gonna fly.
He is going to fly underwater though. Look at his little flippers, dude. Absolutely incredible.
Is it flying if you're underwater or is it just swimming?
It's really just
I
a
don't know.
matter of perspective, and he looks like he's flying.
There you go.
Look at him. Look at that guy.
Don't bite the camera.
Bite the camera. These guys are, I'm pretty sure Australian. Anything from Australia is automatically cooler just because it's from Australia. Absolutely wild species.
Are we going to be spinning for another animal?
Yes,
or-
we will spin for another animal. We'll going to give away a red-eyed tree frog.
Oh, cool.
So, if anybody places an order in the next few minutes, they can hit the free shipping code, and then they'll be eligible for an animal giveaway as well. Look at that guy. Look at that guy. Fly River turtle. Just about the coolest turtle in the world.
Good
Absolutely
afternoon,
incredible.
Gecko? Good afternoon, Gecko Nation.
Dude, what you'll realize if you do the show, after a while your brain's just going to be like, your sparks will be flying, your brain's just not going to work so well anymore.
Brain don't work no good no more.
Don't work no good, no more.
We got 2 minutes left on the free shipping.
2 minutes left on free shipping. Hurry up, get checked out.
You could get this, can you get this timer out?
She did the programming, not sure. You'll get something. You know what'd be sick to get free shipping on? Hog Island boa. First time in 10 years we've had these guys. This is Austin's favorite snake.
Amen to the Australian comment.
Oh
Yeah.
yes, you can get this tiger rat for free shipping.
Free shipping. Oh,
And the
goodness.
hog nose.
Austin's gonna yell at me. Check it out, guys. One of the cooler boas. Used to be around all the time. For whatever reason, they're just not anymore. But we got a couple in. Super cool boa species. If you're looking for a boa that doesn't get huge, Hog Island is definitely a way to go. Can never go wrong with one of those. Nobody's bought a Gargoyle mystery box?
No.
That's wild to
Let's
me.
show them again.
So why don't you show us some of them sweet gargs?
Yeah, for sure.
No new tokays, YSL.
Let's do some organization. Show off the red eye because we're going to be spinning that off. Can I see that?
Yeah.
And there we go. Alright, let's go through some of these gargoyles real quick. For those of you that haven't seen them yet. Giant day gecko. I don't believe we have any giant day geckos in stock at the moment. I don't think we have any day geckos, period.
Yeah.
With that being said, we do get those in on a fairly regular basis, so definitely check back regularly. So here we have a orange stripe. It does have some faint coloration on that orange striping, and it's got some nice, what would you call that, like a creamy
What's
base?
the deal on the Gargoyle mystery box?
I don't know, Alicia, what's the deal on it?
So you can get one gecko, one pole basically, one gecko for $175, or you can get 2 geckos for $275. What a deal!
So that's all. Just basically, it's a lot of money off. It's really fun because you get a gecko at random. You could get something. You could get one of the mosaics or retics or one of the sweet stripes, which are the ones that I like.
Yeah, and I'm sure, you know, if any of you guys in the chat are fans of gargoyle geckos, you know these guys come from the same place that crested geckos come from, New Caledonia. And these guys are really cool. They got that the spikes on their head, the little knobs on their head, which is where they get their name, gargoyle gecko. And similar to crested geckos, they do come in a variety of color and pattern mutations. This one you would call either a reticulated or a mosaic. This one's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one that we got here. So this one is a red striped. Yeah, so most of these are going to be close to
Go
adult
get a
size.
popper right now.
If not, you know, full adults. But I believe for these guys, with the males, adults are about 30, 35 grams, 40 grams, while females are at like 40 to 50 grams. I would say most of these guys are between like grams. Let's go ahead and show off another one of these guys. Thank you, Alex. I agree. These are some nice New Caledonian geckos.
Alright, real quick, we're opening up a popper for Tim. He just purchased our fly river turtle. Woo!
Hey!
Shout out, Tim. We do have other fly river turtles available, but thank you so much, Tim, for that purchase. Greatly appreciated.
Yeah, congratulations, Tim. That's awesome. Enjoy that thing. It's awesome.
You know what, Tim? Yeah, not a problem, Tim. I'll get you a Savannah or two. Can you note that down to throw a
Yeah.
Savannah or two in with Tim? Thank you so much, Tim. We got you, brother. We appreciate that.
Anderson says that they bought a Legianus gecko yesterday. Oh, cool. Which
Shout
one?
out.
Yeah, shout out. Which one did you get?
I think we had like one of those Yate, I believe, something available.
And these gargoyle geckos that I'm showing off, these are all potential gargoyle geckos that you can win if you purchase a gargoyle gecko mystery box. So if you purchase one, there's a chance to get any one of these guys that I'm showing off. And you got a Nuana. Oh, cool.
Nice.
Probably got some nice pinks on that guy. 126 grams. Oh, cool. Very cool. Yeah, I love lychees. They're super cool. And you're welcome, Tim. You're gonna have to keep us informed on how that guy does for you.
All right, guys. Since we just got a couple orders in from our free shipping giveaway, I think we're going to do a live animal giveaway now. go ahead and give away that red ear, the slider, as soon as Elisa gets that wheel updated. We will do that, and we'll probably.
Red-eye tree frog?
What did I say?
Red ear slider?
See what your brain's just gonna knob. You know, my brain already does it.
Yeah, I said cooter. Sorry. That was not-
Yeah, she said that. Then I say red-eye tree slider, whatever I said. Yeah, we can give away this tree frog, and then I think we're gonna be turning into a pumpkin soon. Be getting out of here in a little
You like that
bit.
Cinderella reference.
What?
I said you like that Cinderella.
I do. I say that all the time.
Yeah.
You know why I say that? Because Joe Rogan used to say that at the end of it when he only used to do, like I think before. I don't know. He used to do podcast short. He used to say turn into a pumpkin. So I say that too.
That's nice. Your hero.
What?
Is he your hero?
I won't say he's my hero. He's definitely not my
Do you have a hero? Do you
hero.
have someone who you admire?
Yeah, I've got guys I admire. Steve Ranella. Knows who that is. He's a professional hunter. I used to be Bill Burr, but I don't like Bill Burr so much anymore.
What?
Shane Gill. Shane
Bill Burr
Gill.
is the man.
Yeah, not anymore.
Oh,
Not
even
anymore.
more so now.
He's fallen off.
Oh,
He's fallen
okay.
off.
I feel the same way about Joe, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You want to spin?
Let's do a spin. On a
Okay.
more
I
positive
was just gonna say I love Elon RFQ Jr. Make a joke, but
Oh, jeez.
yeah, guys, we're gonna give away a red-eye tree frog, the classic red-eye tree frog. All right, Lisa, let's go ahead and get to this one. And the time still, it's
It's the suspense.
the suspense.
Lorinda.
Lorinda Hall.
Are you here?
I don't think I've seen you, Lorinda.
Congratulations.
But if you are here, congratulations. Even if you're not, maybe you can go back and watch this. Congratulations. And see that, unfortunately, because you weren't here, you didn't get to claim the giveaway. And we'll have to spin the wheel again, but maybe you are here. Maybe you have a pseudonym on Instagram. Maybe you're Havoc's Rants. Maybe you're Michael Bradshaw.
The chat goes silent.
Anderson saying that they might get a giant gecko. Very cool. You know, those guys are awesome eaters. I love giant geckos. The only thing I don't like about geckos is they have very sensitive
The skin, yeah, I knew you were
Gotta
gonna
be
say
real
that.
careful
Yeah.
with them.
I never like whenever I'm packing them for orders, I never like to grab them because one of it's like I don't know if is it a defense thing or is it just the way they are. I think it's a defense thing. Their skin can tear, so I like if they're on the glass, I take the cup and like put it over, and then like slide the lid in
I mean,
underneath.
it would make sense for it to be a defense thing, you know, like if the predator
Yeah, wriggle away.
grabs them, yeah, kind of like their tail.
Yeah, but then you lose all the skin.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense for the tail either.
Yeah,
Once you win-
you're right. Actually, it doesn't.
Once you win once, you can't win again on spins. Correct.
Yes. Debbie, unfortunately, I can't help you right now. Dang, that stinks. I don't know why it's doing that.
Maybe reset your password.
Yeah, maybe try to reset the password, but if you can't log in, then send me an email or give me a call tomorrow, and I'll try to get. Dang, Drew's not in. I'm Drew now. I'm the tech guy. And my skills are very limited, but I'll try to help you out tomorrow.
Jim, you got a baby lychee yesterday. Awesome, congratulations, man. Did you
Shout
get
out,
it from
Jim.
us? If you
Just
did,
be like, no, I got it from blah blah blah. And if that's the case, then you know, just kidding.
but still, congratulations on the lychee. Lychees are awesome, and you got a baby. So those guys live a long time in captivity.
How long do they live?
There's been individuals reported to live 30 plus years.
What? Dude, that's insane. Can you imagine how wrinkly that gecko would be? Because they're already wrinkly to be that old. Gravity's just been pulling on them for 30 years.
Yeah, and that's nothing compared to like a Galapagos or Mount Dabra.
Sure.
Those guys live.
But
like,
when you look at a tortoise, you're like, yeah, that thing lives forever.
yeah,
You wouldn't think that for a gecko, you know?
That's true.
30 years, that's wild.
yeah, it's crazy.
Yep.
What?
Oh gosh.
What is it? Tell me. Nothing. And then you got Greenland sharks. Those guys live like what, 700 years?
Yeah, something like that. Dude, they have, like, all of them have that parasite on the eyeball. Have you seen that?
No.
They have, like, a parasite, that external parasite that, like, hangs off their eye.
Crazy.
Weird stuff.
Is that just a parasite, or is there like any kind of
symbiotic thing? I
Yeah.
mean, I don't know what the benefit of having a parasite on your eyeball would be. But maybe there is. Maybe it helps with some kind of like sensory. It said I'm canceled, but I never canceled. Debbie, yeah, maybe we have it happen where, like, because it's a recurring charge, sometimes the charge doesn't go through and it gets canceled. So if that's the case, that means most likely that it went to renew and couldn't do that. So you might just have to sign up again, which I know is annoying, but you can try that, or if not, like I said, you can give me a call or just send me an email tomorrow. I'll try to get something figured out for you. Yeah, it looks like, what was it, Lorinda? It was actually there up on my playback there. Has not claimed, so let's go ahead and spin the wheel again. At least he's dealing with the breaking and entering that's currently happening at her house.
What?
Cool. Bug guy just says, I am black. That made me laugh, okay? Congrats.
I'm happy for you. Oh, no, he says I'm
Oh.
back.
Tim Bailey.
Bailey.
Dude, shout out Tim Bailey who bought our Fly River turtle and he's getting some free Savannahs. Now he's getting a free red-eyed tree frog as well. Go ahead and let me know, Tim, if you want that.
Jimmy says he got his lychee from us. Thank you so much for trusting us with your business. If you have any questions...
Oh, he said I am back.
Yes, I know.
Oh my gosh.
It actually makes it slightly less funny, but still funny.
How do I get on the giveaway?
You got to purchase a live animal at undergroundreptiles.com during the show. I don't even want you coming on here and be like, I bought something 3 years ago. Can I get on the wheel? No, you can't. Sorry. That'll be during the show.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Jimmy, if you have any questions or if there's anything that we can help you out with that guy, just let us know.
Cool. There you go. Tim is here. So congratulations to Tim. Is anyone else having problems with the stream? What's up, Janae? I don't think anybody else is having problems with the stream. Yeah. All right, guys. I think that's just gonna. If I can spit it out. Just gonna about do it for us tonight. Thank you guys so much for joining us as always. We do these things all the time. We might take next week off. We don't know, but that's why you should be signed up for our text alerts and our newsletter, email newsletter, because you'll get kept up to date with everything we got going on here, all the new animals we get in, whatever sales we're running, what we're doing with the live show, and at the end of every month we give away a $500 gift card for one lucky person who's signed up to all any of those things, text alerts or newsletter. So make sure you do that. Thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it, especially if you purchased anything. We greatly appreciate that. Thank you to Josiah. Everybody say thank Josiah for filling in for Cole this week. That was greatly appreciated.
Thank you so much, guys, for having me. Thank you to everyone who commented and engaged with us during the show. I appreciate all you guys, and have a great night.
Bye, guys.